Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one? And we talking boxing. We talking boxing. Ooh, the earth feels so good. It's so hot in St. Louis. Y'all smash up like a shot come in the building, yo. Smash the like, y'all. Okay, I'm in the building. Straight to the point. Sports NT. What's going down, bro? My brother Zay, what's going down, bro? Serge, what's going down? Pancho. Y'all smash that like, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Man, Jerry didn't trade Michael Parsons to the Green Bay, yo. I'm most definitely gonna talk about that. That is crazy work. Crazy work, bro. You know I know, Zay. Man, Michael Parsons to Green Bay. 4 years, 188. Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like. Y'all know the haters won't be gone. I think it was like 126 or something. Regardless, bro, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, bro. Lord Jesus, Mary and Moses. Supernova, bro. I said the same thing, bro. I said the exact same thing, bro. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said, bro. Ooh, I'm hot. These people is crazy out here, though, y'all. These people is really crazy. Really crazy. These people saying Canelo Alvarez quit in 3 rounds, bro. Y'all hear me? Elizabeth, what's going on? Queen, how you doing, love? I've been gone for a little bit, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back. Elizabeth, could you really believe that these people saying Canelo got destroyed and quit in 3 rounds against Jerron Bruce Ennis? If you believe that, I got a Brooklyn Bridge I can sell you right now for $4.99. And I'm talking about $4.99. If you believe that, I got a Brooklyn Bridge I can sell you for $4.99. Come with 3 Ferraris, 4 Lamborghinis, and 6 tow trucks. You heard me, Nando? But Ball couldn't even make him quit. The length these people will go through to try to discredit Canelo, the length they will go through to try to, you know, make narratives to push, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, yo. Same to you, love. Same to you. Hope everything going well with you as well. The length they're willing to go to discredit Canelo, Chillville, what's going down? It's absurd to me. I was gonna make a video about it, but I said, no, what? Let's just go talk about it on live. Let's just go talk about it on live. See where the chips fall. Canelo been sparring, have like so many sparring sessions Canelo been in, bro. And I'm quite sure in some of those sparring sessions, some people getting the best of him. But to say he tapped out after 3 rounds, everyone could see what's going down, bro. If Bud get past the 6th round, he would back Canelo up and stop him late in the 12th. What? Like Russell Westbrook said. They would do whatever to discredit Canelo no matter what he does. Obviously, I stopped listening to them and can't wait for the fight in September. That's the best thing to do, Queen. That's the best thing to do. But somebody like me, I can't let him get away with it, love. I can't let him get away with it. I have to get on that bumper. I have to get on that bumper. I'm coming, y'all. Take care. Ooh, I'm hot. OG plays, what's going down? So yeah, man, the to let that go to discredit Canelo is crazy, yo. Jerron Boots and his beast Canelo. Stop sending 3 rounds and Canelo say I'm done. It's over with. Do that even sound like a Canelo Alvarez move? And then the dude who said it on Twitter, because I already seen it, right? I seen it earlier. And I should have made the video earlier, but I wanted to be face to face when I talk to y'all about this shit. Happy M. Fake, 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 fake. Fake, 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 fake news. Mr. Scarface, what's going on, bro? For them, Serge, I see you. Yeah, Canelo's going to beat Crawford. He's going to beat him. But, yo, what the fuck do y'all get out of saying? Like, y'all say 3 rounds. Like, he just went and got demolished. Three rounds? Y'all couldn't give him 5 or 6? Y'all couldn't give my guy 5 or 6? The first 9 minutes, he just up and quit. Boost is just too much. And I'm not gonna disrespect Boost because I know Canelo and Boost doing great work over there, right? So this the tactics that they trying to play, y'all. This the tactics they trying to play. They trying to get us to start saying, "Hey, Boots ain't did shit. Canelo did this to Boots, and Boots ain't that, and Boots ain't this, and Boots ain't that, and Boots ain't this." Right? To try to cause confusion in the camp, like they can cause confusion. You can't play reverse psychology on real mother uckers. You feel me? You can't cause. I mean, you can't play reverse psychology on real people. Right, Mr. Scarface? No, no. What they're trying to do is get us, the Canelo fans, like we're going to flip out. Like we're going to just go crash out and go crazy and start disrespecting Boots to take the pressure off of Crawford dumbass camp using that stupid ass shit talking about Boots are going against the code and they trying to race bait. And this guy who talking about he got connection into Boots camp, somebody called him and told him Boots just whooping on Canelo and he quit in 3 rounds. Elizabeth said, why don't they go hard on other boxers as they do with Canelo over anything? Why do they always try to discredit him and put him down? It tells you something that many want Canelo to lose is all. But it's not happening though. I serve to disappoint you. Yeah, they don't just want him to lose. They want their favorite fighter to have Canelo Alvarez spot. And it just won't happen. You know what Eddie Kane told Flash? You want my spot, Flash? You want my spot? You ain't go get it because you ain't got it. When Canelo put this work in September 13th, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, when Canelo put this work in on September the 13th and remind these simple-minded mothers who he is, I want to see what they gonna say on the 14th. I really wonder what they gonna say on the 14th. Cause the night of they gonna disappear. The night of y'all, they're going to disappear. Trust me when I tell y'all, fam. Trust me when I tell y'all they're gonna disappear the night of. I mean, yeah, the night of the fight. When it's over and said and done, they think Bud's some kind of superhero that can lose, that can't lose. Who's gonna take the experience more than the money? He doing the right thing. Exactly, Mr. Scarface. For more money, more problems. Canelo is damn near a billionaire, so the hate comes with it. Having money, I guess, but I must admit, Canelo's extremely talented. Very talented, bro. You forgot I was a Canelo fan? You forgot I was a Canelo fan? Trust me, these motherfuckers on YouTube won't let you forget that I'm a Canelo fan. I'm a sellout. I'm off cold like boots. I ain't invited to the barbecues, but I'm invited to the corny asadas though. Bud have a lot of fake fans. No one gives a F when Bud fought Magic Mall. The fight didn't even sell. Bud is gonna put him down. If Bud put them hands on Canelo, then what? That's for you to think, right? That's for y'all to think if Bud put them hands on Canelo. I'm not thinking that way. I got Canelo whooping that ass. Ain't no if, ands, or but with me. Ain't no hey money. But what if Bud was to do this? And what if Bud was to do that? And what if Bud ain't no ifs, ain't no buts, ain't no hey man, say man, devil advocate man. That ain't for me to do. That's for y'all to do. I'm riding with my guy 120% to the end. Ain't none of that bullshit. Ain't none of that soft shit. Ain't none of that this way. Ain't no chances. Ain't no prances. Ain't no glances. Canelo finna turn his ass up. Touch. Big Dog Willie Crawford, KO Canelo, Prime Roy Jones, Prime Hagler, Prime Ward, Prime Sugar Ray Leonard, Prime Trinidad, Prime Duran, Prime Sweet Pea, Prime Julio C. Chavez, Prime Herm, Prime De La Hoya, per incredible facts. Matabele, Tutti Frutti. Crawford is the best thing since 150 years. The best fighter ever to grace the ring. The greatest of all time. The GOAT. TBE. The man that beat 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 the man, and he's standing on all four corners. When you go look at the Mount Rushmore, guess what you see? Crawford, 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 and guess who else? Crawford. There's nobody there with him. There's nobody that compare. He think he's Lennox. He's no Lennox. He's no conqueror. He's no Alexander. Big Dog Willie, I appreciate that love, bro. And Big Dog Willie, don't stop being on them Tank fans' asses because you called it out and I was right there with you, knowing that Tank was going to fight Jake Paul. So don't let them tell you when you can stop talking about that shit because you don't have to ever stop talking about it. And I'm riding with Tank and I agree with Tank going to fight Jake Paul getting his bag. But the way they shitted on Shakur Stevenson, the way them cats try to kick you and drag you all through the streets, The way them fake ass Tank channels acting like they was with Tank and now they trying to jump off the bandwagon because they think it's over. They think it's over. See, they think Tank for to fight Jake Paul, then retire. So now they looking for another nutsacks to swing, swing, and swing, and swing. You know what I'm saying? Zay say, bro, my thing is that Canelo is not to some plate to the throne. He went to war to earn his. The disrespect towards him is insane. Mind the way I see it, this Crawford fight is pointless. Not no more. Not no more. This Crawford fight means everything, Pancho. Not no more. My friend, you are sleeping. When Bud wins, you're going back to sleep. Okay? Okay? I'll be here. I'll be here the night of September the 13th. Geoffrey Grunt. Geoffrey Grunt. You just make sure you be here the night of September the 13th, Mr. Grunt. Mr. Grunt. I got Bud whooping Canelo. You already know this. It's okay. It's okay. You're supposed to if that's your guy. If that's your guy, you're supposed to. What makes Canelo dangerous on this fight is that he is taking it serious and coming to hurt Bud very bad. People don't know what's coming for Bud. Happy M. They done woke up a sleepy giant, bro. They done woke up a sleepy giant, bro. Light skin business, what's going down? Where did you hear that nonsense, money? What nonsense, big dog? Oh, Tank is fighting Jake Paul. Crawford didn't look that impressive at 54 from I believe Canelo will take this. Hey, Pacho, so I was on the panel and I kept bringing that to people's minds, right? I kept bringing that up. They're like, why you keep talking about Crawford and Magimov? Why you keep going to Crawford and Magimov? Hey, 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 you're only as good as your last fight. You're only as good as your last fight. What else am I supposed to go off of? Right? You fought Magimov. You didn't hurt him. You didn't drop him. You understand? Not just that. 10-ounce gloves are different. And we need Canelo to make sure he check them gloves too. Yeah, we need Canelo to make sure he check them gloves because I don't know why them gloves keep busting. Yeah, I don't know why them gloves keep busting. I'm gonna make a video on that as well. So they think they mad now. Wait till that next video drop. If they think they mad now, just wait. I feel you straight to the point. Ain't nobody gonna bet you that. Tank vs. Jake Paul is disrespectful for the fans and the sport of boxing. No, it's not, Pancho. Canelo is who they say he is, and I'll give him full credit for whooping Bud. I'm a realist, okay? My big brother, Bruce Gas, what's going down, OG? How you feeling, man? How you feeling, OG? How you feeling? How you feeling? Laugh out loud. Yeah, they definitely woke up the sleepy giant. They woke up the sleepy giant, bro. Canelo definitely going to bring his A game. Johnny Marco, so you said that about Spence and Bud beat Texas State out of that man. He beat Mexico out of Canelo. When did he beat Mexico out of Canelo? When did he beat Mexico out of Canelo? When did he beat Mexico out of Canelo? He beat EJ. That's my guy. You think I'm going to turn away from my guy? You know what I did? I was right on that night. I came right on the next night, and I had Bomac on the channel. I had Bomac on the channel, giving them their flowers and their just due. Now he's fighting my other guy. You understand what I'm saying? But the difference about this guy is he wasn't thrown from no car. He ain't fucking up his career drinking and shit like that. Yeah, we go talk realistic. He ain't having no problems. And he a different fighter from Earl Spence. Yeah. Yeah, he a different fighter from Earl Spence. Bigger, stronger. Come on, man. We're talking about the greatest fighter of this motherfucking decade. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him, Johnny Marco. Johnny Marco. Canelo told a reporter he's going to do Bud like he did Billy Joe. We know what he mean by that. Billy Joe, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, Jamel Charlo, Triple G, Murcon, Arzlani Laura, James Kirkland, Miguel Cotto, Sergey Kovalev. Must I continue? And one bottle, what's going on? King of 909, if I knew you, I bet you. If I knew you, I would bet you. But it's easy for you to run away and me never see you again. Visa, what's going down? Okay, the last fight not going to matter come September 13th. We go see. We go see. We shall find out. Money, I'm riding with you regardless. If you rocking with Jake versus Tank, I'm riding with you, fam, all day. No doubt, Pancho. No doubt, my brother. That's what you call real love. You ain't jumping off the bandwagon like these clowns did with Javante Tank Davis. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? Hey, big dog, I got to ask you something, bro. Canelo going to show why Marquise of Queensberry made weight classes. Ooh, boy. That's the OG. Hold on now. Hold on. The OG just put some wisdom in the chat. The OG just put some wisdom in the chat. We talking about a man that's been around before me, you, and you. The great Bruce Gas, Jazz Boxing and more. Y'all go subscribe to the great Bruce Gas. Canelo going to show why Marquise of Queensberry made weight classes in the first place. It's a reason why they made weight classes. You can try to put on the weight. You can look damn good putting on that weight. You can have your 6-packs busting. You can look good flexing your muscles. You know what I'm saying? You know, put the baby oil on you and shine yourself up. But once you step your ass in that ring and that bell go ding ding, and you wonder why your arms a little heavy. The snapping on the punches like you thought it would be. Now your legs getting a little tired. You're breathing a little harder than you used to. You need a couple extra sips of water. You wonder why your ribs feeling like they feeling. You wonder why your arms hurting. Because Canelo go punch you everywhere. Arms, ribs, hips. Make your ass do dips. Hope you don't get flipped. And hope you don't turn your ass into a crip. And how you sitting in a wheelchair. Big dog, what is that? Murcon has a better chin than Hagler. Pure facts. You ain't told not one lie, big dog. He did good against Cotto. Bata. Bata. Yo, my brother, straight to the point, Sports NT. Canelo has an elite resume, very, very, very elite. The best other man boxing today. So wait, you got Canelo winning? Hector Trossi. Have you watched my channel? Have you ever heard of montray-brown TV? I got Canelo by destruction. You know what Bud doing? Self-destruction. He headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. He's headed for self-destruction. Money, when are you going back on IBFP live stream? I gotta jump over. I gotta go over and rock out with IBF, bro. Hey, big dog. Then so they weren't saying the shit, right? And then admitted they were saying it. You feel me, big dog? They weren't talking about me. Then turn around and say, "Oh yeah, I was talking about you." Or everybody was in there. Monty, he didn't put your name in the title though. 78 ass. No, no, Drew, don't apologize, Drew. Drew, don't apologize. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with my money, man. That's how I get my money, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, ain't got shit to do with 78. Much respect, big dog. He gonna beat Mexico out of Canelo on the 13 boss. We gonna see, Johnny Marco. We gonna see. What are we, 15 days away? We 15 days away. We ain't that far. We ain't that far. We ain't that far. 15 days, that shit go fly by. Just go fly by, man. Ray Roger, what's going on? Canelo is different as well. We keep hearing Bud different, but Canelo isn't your standard fighter. That's what I'm saying, Zay. Jazz say, which fatality do you think Canelo will do on Crawford? Crawford. Now, we don't call him Crawford. We'll give him his just due, Jazz. We giving him all his just due. He's bigger than Canelo. He's faster. He's stronger. He's more skillful. He's the best of the best, Jazz. Oh, no, he ain't no fraud. He's everything that they say he is. So when Canelo beat him, Canelo goes to number one pound for pound, right? He solidified himself as the greatest Mexican of all time, right? He can do whatever he want to do. He can do whatever he want to do. So when they start trying to bring up Benavidez, they want to bring up the rematch of Bivol. They want to talk about going up to 75, even going up to cruiserweight. They're gonna be talking all this issue on what they want him to do next. Nope. After he beat the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best to ever do it, Canelo can do whatever he want to do, bro. The Heart of America said I have Canelo gassing out around the 9th or the 10th. That's funny because Earl Spence said he gonna knock Bud out around the 10th or the 11th. So I can't see how he's gonna gas out. When one person said they go bop, boom, bop, 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 boom, bam, his ass in the 10th or the 11th. I agree with Tank fighting Jake Paul. It's going to be hard to come back down and succeed. Well, we don't know what weight class he gonna come in at, my G. You know, he come in at whatever weight he want to come in. It's an exhibition bout. He ain't got to try to match Jake Paul at a big ass weight like that. He can just come in at his walking around weight. Easy win for Canelo. Canelo footwork will not be able to keep up. We gonna find out, the Heart of America. We gonna find out. I honestly have Canelo winning by TKO or a late stoppage. Bud has grown to the weight, been testing the weight for years. Bud real weight class at 68. He won't need to cut much. He will look better at 68, and we will see the best version of him. Breezy, why would you just lie like that? Breezy, why would you just come here and tell a bold faced lie like that, Breezy? Breezy, why would you come here and tell that bold faced lie? You said Bud has grew into the weight. He has been testing the weight for years. So he been at 68 for years, Breezy. He just fought at 154 and removed from that, he was just at 147. And removed from that, he was just at 140. And removed from that, he was just at 135. But he been testing the weight at 168. Come on, Breezy, stop that, man. Don't do that. 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 He didn't even grow to 154 the right way. He went up and fought one fight at 5'4" against Majamal. And he didn't look like the same Crawford at 147. Am I right or am I wrong? Did Terrence Crawford look like the same fighter at 147 at 154? Am I right or am I wrong? For the ones that's rooting for Terrence Boy Crawford. Sing some blues. Dun, 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 dun. Back in Omaha, dun, was a little black boy. Dun, his name was Crawford. Dun, and he thought he was hard. Dun, he grew up to box. Dun, won many titles. Dun, and he ran into a man. Dun, that he made his rival. Dun, his name was Canelo. Dun, he tried to warn him. Don't he don't want them problems. Don't but now he goes son him. Boom. September 13th. Yeah. It's on and cracking. Boom. Crawford in for ass whooping. Boom. He won't remember what happened. Boom. Canelo go live. Boom. As he lead with his titles. Boom. And Crawford go no. Boom. That Canelo was his idol. Boom. His mama might cry. Boom. She gonna do it on the side. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop for them people come for me and try to shoot me, bro. Bud doesn't have the feet and defensive skills like Mayweather and Bivol. He has never fought at 168. Go be easy work. Anger at Breezy. Bud ring IQ has overrated against mid-tier competition. If Bud start busting open 10-ounce gloves at 168, there will be many questions to be answered. Facts, Zay. Facts, Zay, bro. If them gloves bust open at 168, insane. What's going down? Ever since computer so now you're making up excuses now. Bud not a hype job. Let's not say that. Canelo was just a bigger and stronger fighter. Weight matters. No matter what anybody argues, Canelo ain't going to just let him walk in there and take a damn thing from him. Right, Steve? Beast Mode Psych say no. I don't know. Y'all think that's his best chance. Y'all crazy. Shouts out to Denver, bro. If Canelo tests positive again, man, stop it. Canelo already he proved himself to be a clean fighter. He went out there, bro, and gave up her samples and everything else to clean his name. So we're not worried about no Canelo testing no positive, bro. We're not worried about none of that. Hey, we just said something, bro. You know what I'm saying? If them gloves bust, yeah, it's gonna be some questions. Whether y'all like it or not, it's gonna be some questions, buddy, old pal. But nonetheless, y'all, listen. These people are so mad that Canelo and spawned Jerron Boots Ennis. They're so mad that he's sponging Ron Boots innings, and they're trying to act like they're not, man, bro. Man, Uzi don't stand a chance with Ali, bro. And I don't care if they look like us, or look like Uzi, or look like my dude Zay, or look like a UK, look like a Rasta Jamaica man, look like an African, look like a Chinese man, look like a Xing Shang Zhong Shan Japanese man. I don't give a damn what they look like. Muhammad Ali would knock Usyk the fuck out. The fuck out. Period. Breeze said, I'm just one of y'all. Okay, so why would they ask Bub when he was at 47 when he fight Canelo at 60? He said, I'm not Superman. They asked Canelo when he's at 147. Would you go to 160 pounds and fight Canelo Alvarez? That boy said, who y'all think I am? Superman? Hey man. Say man. Charles Boy Crawford chasing that bag. I don't nail him. I mean I don't knock him. But Canelo go nail him. I don't knock him at all, bro. I don't knock him. Get your money, get your money, get your money. But when it's over, just know you went asking for that smoke. You went fucking with a bad boy in Canelo Alvarez, homie. So, Big Dog Woody, answer this question, bro. You know that boy that been riding for Tank, acting like he's a Tank motherfucking, acting like he's Tank manager, acting like he's in Tank camp, screaming every move that Tank was gonna make, right? He swore it up and down that the Lamar Roach fight was happening. He swore it up and down that the Lamar Roach fight was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And he was giving us facts, as he was saying. These are just facts. These are not my opinion. These are facts. This person confirmed the fight. That person confirmed the fight. My sources confirmed the fight. Because we forgot who he was. He is that dude. He is him. He is the one that's been around for a long time making connects in the game. So he know everything that's going on with these cats. So now that Tank is fit to fight Jake Paul, is it right for him to jump off the bandwagon? Or is it right for him to try to jump off the ship if he thinking the ship is going down? No, 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 no. He got to stay his ass on that ship. Am I right or am I wrong, big dog? He got to strap his ass right in that seat and go down with the ship. Strap his ass right in that seat and go down with the ship. Because if that ship come out and go smooth sailing, don't try to jump your ass back on. Don't try to jump your ass back on. Stay your punk ass right on the sideline. Stay your punk ass right on the sideline. You say, Monty, that was like 5 years ago. But you call him the Grand Reaper, though. Armando, what's going down, bro? You call, and it wasn't no 5 years ago, stop that. But you call him the Grand Reaper. You say the Grand Reaper is coming for Canelo Alvarez, eh? Right? So the Grand Reaper supposed to always be the Grand Reaper. Ain't no picking and choosing when you want to be the Grand Reaper, bro. It don't work like that. The Grand Reaper only got one face. Only got one job. One face, one job. One band, one sound. One band, one sound. One face, one job. And the Grand Reaper is supposed to collect souls. That's his job. He's supposed to collect bodies. But somehow, he said he's not Superman. But my thing is, what changed though, right? Because you said, Mike, that was 5 years ago. Well, he's at 154. And he's still going up 2 weight classes. Now that was before the Spence fight, but nonetheless, yo, he's still going up 2 weight classes, bro. So what changed? What do you think Canelo's sweet now? Because a little time went past. He think he catching Canelo at the right time? What's going down, champ? Shout out to Mexico. What do you think he's catching Canelo at the right time or something, bro? Is that what he thinking? Is that what he thinking? He catch Canelo at the right time? I hope not, bro. It all don't matter on the 13th. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna find out. That's what you say. Just not hide out. When it's sober, when it's done, somebody hand gonna be raised, and somebody gonna be number one, 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 one. Bro, what excuse can you make if Bud go to 68 to beat Canelo Alvarez? Like, that's what y'all hoping. Y'all hoping for that so bad, right? But like I just told you, that's y'all dream. That's y'all fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all dream world. That's y'all dream world as he turns Bud Crawford beating Canelo Alvarez. That's not ours. That's not mine. I just don't want no excuses when Canelo put that work in. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. It's on the way though. It's on the way. Bro, anybody make up no excuses when you beat up Spence. Spence didn't even make up an excuse. Nobody made up no excuses. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Did you hear what I said? After the fight, I gave Crawford all the credit in the world. The next day, I brought Brian Bo McIntyre on, the trainer of Terrence Bud Crawford, and gave them they just do. Ain't no excuses, brother. I mean, as time goes on, you find out things. And when you find out things, it's all right to speak on them things. But ain't no excuses, brother. You say Bud running mouths, and I don't see Canelo doing none of that. You don't got to see what he doing. You don't see Canelo doing nothing. No doubt, Jonathan. You don't see Canelo doing nothing. So you saying, oh, Canelo ain't running mountains? You don't see Canelo sparring. You don't see Canelo training. You don't see Canelo doing nothing. But you best believe that work getting put in. Put in. Hey. They woke up a sleepy giant, bro. Oh, they say, all I'm asking is stop disrespecting the king that earned his throne through blood, sweat, and tears. Canelo is no Trump that is begged for respect for a false throne. If Crawford does happen to beat Canelo, I will give him all credit where credit is due because I am a Crawford fan also. However, when it comes down to him against Canelo, I'm picking Canelo. If you did that, respect, but most of these Earl-sexuals out here still salty making excuses. Canelo been silent in his camp until recently with Boots. He's focused like an MF. Earl going be back. Hopefully, he get Charlo or Virgil. I promise y'all, he ain't done. Yeah, Bud skipping media. He locked in. Do his thing. Do his thing. He gonna need all the work he can get. It's just better not to be on some weak ass technicality that he wins. You better be backing up the shit he be talking. Fight will be a draw, bro. Bud is too respected, but the who's who is the who's who. Bud is too respected by the who's who in boxing. Ain't gonna be no draw, Paul. They both locked in. Laugh out loud. You think Canelo not locked in? Ain't gonna be no draw. Oh yeah, they're taking this fight serious. But see, that's the thing though. They woke Canelo up. They woke up that sleepy giant. That's why he went and spar boots. That's why he went and spar boots. Right? Listen to me, y'all. Canelo always kept a black fighter in his camp, some way, shape, or form. If y'all don't know who my dude, the Ellis boy, Ronald Ellis, Rashidi Ellis, right? Nobody said nothing about them cats being in the camp. But now that he go get Jerron Boots Ennis, oh, Boots going against the code, or Boots this and Boots that. All because Boots is that guy, and he can do everything Crawford can do, and give Canelo them looks that Crawford go try to come with. Boy, if you look at that video and think Canelo and Eddie is off track, you got to be crazy out your mind. Facts, Edwin. The coders, you can say what you want to say about him, but he kept some black cats in his camp. Is my point, man. Okay, okay. Canelo can't remember simple pad work. So you think Canelo go from one fight with William Scully hitting the pads and being on point? That now because he's getting ready for Terrence Crawford, y'all seen that video that he just forgot how to do pad work all of a sudden. Do you think if Canelo couldn't hit the pads or couldn't remember the certain routines, that Eddie Reynoso would just say, fuck it, let's still go fight Canelo? Because that means your brain is slipping. That means you have Alzheimer's. That means Canelo, sum this up, brother. Sum this up. So Eddie, who been with him his whole career, since he was a little boy, gonna let Canelo go out there and embarrass himself? We gotta make logical sense here, man. We have to make logical sense here, man. Oh, Tyler, what's going down, bro? Okay, Breezy. Okay. Yeah, he training with all them guys. Okay. Boots been beating that ass. You wish. Don't let the title fool ya. Don't let the title fool ya. Because Canelo go school ya. Yeah, man, just making up shit. Just making up shit, bro. He tried to run with Earl Spencer's back in Charles Crawford. See, he's on code. Then it come out Earl Spence picked Canelo to stop Crawford in 10 or 11. The code is going down saying, I'm not even giving Bud a chance to win this fight. People keep saying 50-50, and I don't see it. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. Richie L, what's going down? Possibility they could be saying that to use mind games on Bud. He's not falling for that. Using what to do mind games on Bud, bro? Ooh, I need some air, y'all. Well, it just talks low tolerable. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. No, no, no. They trying to do that to be. They trying to throw salt. And they trying to get people to they trying to get the Canelo supporters to try to dog out Boots. That's what they trying to do. That's what they trying to do. They trying to do some stupid shit and thinking they go. You know what I'm saying? I got to turn the on for. Whew. I can see Boots giving Canelo trouble. Hey, Nicole, Lolo, that's you, bro. I'm trying to remember. That's you, ain't it, Brody? Turbo Crawford said, y'all thought Spence was bad. I'm going Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Blue in his fight. I like how Canelo the underdog. Everyone's saying Canelo gonna lose this fight. He ain't the underdog, bro. He the favorite. He like a minus 170 if I'm not mistaken. So he's still a favorite, but they ain't giving him the favorite by that much. So that just let you know. That just let you hood on a whole different level. They saying like if you a minus 170, bro, in a fight, that's almost 50-50. Goddamn me. You might as well say it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? You might as well put that shit at 50-50, my G. What's up, love? How you feeling, Queen? How you feeling? I jumped in your I watch your your little documentary you put down on damn, I can even get the man name. That's crazy. Ben. Nigel Ben. Couldn't even get the man damn name. And I like Nigel Ben. I swear I watched the whole situation. I watched the whole Nigel Ben thing. You dropped it today. You did it on a premiere. You showed him coming up. You showed him winning the little title. You saw him come over to America. You saw them beat um, Iran Barkley, who was a good. I like Iran Barkley. I'm cool with some of his family members. You know what I mean? You saw them lose to Chris Eubanks. I watched the whole thing, love. Go back and check. You'll see me in there talking shit to you. Say you got me on the sideline now like a side dude. Abel Sanchez is the only one that's standing firm and saying Canelo is going to win. I'm surprised at that, Lolo. I'm surprised at that. Cause boy, that way Abel talked about Canelo with the Triple G shit. The upper room. Max 7, like, what's going down? J Bean boxing in bed, and what's going on? Exactly, Yanni Craft. That's what I'm saying. And Bud ain't calling out no boost, bro. F20, what's going on? Jonathan Cruz, I'm riding with Shakur, bro. But it's dangerous. T.O. can fight. He rides to the occasion, but I'm riding with Shakur in that one. Then turn around and match him all for the same belt that they took from Cholo. Then turn around and fight Match him all for the same belt they took from Cholo. Ooh, that's the only guy that said Canelo wins. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, that's a lot, buddy. When Jesus, if Nello beat Bud, he should absolutely get all the credit. But the thing is, oh no, I'm gonna make sure they stand on that shit. I'm gonna make sure. Child Quinn, you think I ain't watch a whole documentary? 50-50 fight money, but Bud go send your boy Canelo packing. You ain't gonna send him packing on a motherfucking vacation after you whoop his ass. That's where you gonna send him packing to. You know what I'm saying? Go send him packing to the Bahamas with his wife and his kids. And a sign that say, and still. So y'all get ready for that. And still. In college football, I'm a Missouri Tiger fan, bro. Missouri Tigers. Missouri Tigers. But I love Texas. I like watching many over there, but I've always been a Texas fan with Vince Young and Colt McCoy. I always like the Texas. I like Alabama, right? Um, I like Florida. I like Florida State. Overall, though, I'm just Missouri over everybody, but it's certain teams that I like watching, though. I like the U too. I'm a football fanatic, bro. Football my first love, so I don't want to get to talking about football because it's gonna make me go all the way to football. And you know what I'm saying? Michael Parsons gone to fucking Green Bay, but I'm gonna say that for another day. I thought that shit was fake when I was seeing it, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought that was fake, bro. Then I seen it on the NFL. Then I seen breaking news. Then I went and watched the press conference with Jerry Jones. I thought Michael Parsons going to Green Bay was fake. Yeah, I thought that was fake. Man, Canelo wasn't trying to catch that nigga. He knew what it was. Oh no, he wanted out. He checked out on their ass. He checked out for real. He really checked out. He was done with Jerry Jones shit, bro. I like the trade. Dallas ain't going nowhere with that. So it's right, bro. No need of paying Micah all that money. Truth be told, I believe that's why he dipped because of that. Well, he dipped because he wanted 47 a year, right? And Jerry felt like, 40 a year was still just as good as 47. You know what I'm saying? But Jerry said that, they came up with a number. And, Jerry big on loyalty. Like, if y'all watch that Cowboys documentary, bro, that shit is so fucking good, bro. That Cowboy documentary is so good, fam. It puts you in the mindset of Jerry Jones and why he is the way he is. But I'm gonna get back to this boxing though, yo. I told you I don't want to switch over to football. Yeah, I want to switch over to football. But nonetheless, Terrence Crawford, he coming to fight. You know what I mean? And then not just that, right? With Bernie the boxer being a hypocrite. Ooh, that earth feels so good. We turned that air on, yo. Golly, that should have put me to sleep. You know what I mean? Put me to sleep, Job Queen. Put me to sleep. So, yo, this dude, Bernie the boxer, said Boots is off cold by being a black man in Canelo Alvarez camp, as if Canelo never sparred with black cats. They got Sayul over there in their camp, who is a Mexican. Have y'all ever heard of a black man named Sayul? I never heard of a black man named Sayul. Saul. I never seen a black nigga say, "Hey Saul, hey Sayul, hey Sal." Never in my life. Never in my fucking life. So by y'all having a Mexican, a Latino descent over in y'all camp, is he off code? Should y'all kick him out? Is he a mole? Should he be going for Canelo instead of having Turnbull Crawford train for Canelo? I mean, I'm confused when they say these type of things. I'm confused. When you say Mexicans stick with the Mexicans, these people, matter of fact, I still got to record. I just dropped the video on it. You say Nello couldn't stop him, but he dropped him, right? He dropped him, right? And Terrence Crawford couldn't stop Majamal. But I guess Majamal was tricked, huh? Oh, Majamal, he's a different animal, bro. Majamal, he came in that fight and he was awkward. He was an awkward fighter. Let's some bullshit burn, y'all. You think his supporter or his people want to come over here? So where have Boots been y'all supporter or y'all peoples? And you dog Boots out left to right. Bernie the bullshitter. Bernie the bullshitter dog Boots out left to right. But not all of a sudden he off cold for y'all. So tell Sayul he need to lead the count, bro. Tell him he needs to lead the count. Because he's going against the code. These dudes just be talking, man. Taco K, you can feel that way. You can feel that way all you want to, buddy. Just hope your mans don't get stopped. Just hope your mans don't get stopped. Okay, so now Majimov wanted to counter the counter. So why Terrence Crawford then push the gas and go get him then? Like, do y'all be hearing yourself, bro? Why did Terrence Crawford step on the gas and go get him? Why did Terrence Crawford step on the gas and go get Majimov, bro? Was he scared of Majimov punches? Huh? Was he scared of Majimov punches? Was he feeling a little something that had him a little shook and a little nervous at 154? Because Majimov was touching his ass back last time I checked. Well, Taco K, answer the question, bro. Why did Terrence Crawford step on the gas and go get Majimov? You and Breezy. Huh? The greatest counterpuncher, the greatest inside fighter, the most strongest man known to man. Why didn't you step on the gas and go get him? The last time I checked, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Come on, man. You can't answer a question with a question, bro. You can't answer a question with a question, bro. Your words was Majimov wanted to counter the counterpuncher. He was scared of Bud's power and IQ. So was Bud afraid of his power and IQ as well? Huh? Huh? Was Majimov matching his IQ and power in the ring? Huh? Huh? I mean, we need answers to your question, bro. No, no, sorry, answers to your statement. Monty, stop trolling. Bud did go and get Majimov around the sixth round. He went and got him. It don't look like he went and got him to me. He went 12 rounds last time I checked. Last time I checked, he went 12 rounds and didn't even drop the man. Am I right or am I wrong? At least Canelo dropped Bumlanger, as y'all say. Berlanga got dropped. Jaime McGill got dropped. Last time that I checked, like Nipsey Hussle. We gonna see the coldest. We gonna see, bro. Canelo looked worse than Bud in this last fight. Seriously? Seriously? Last time that I checked, they both got a unanimous decision win. So now Canelo looked worse than Crawford in his last fight, huh? You can argue Skull beat Canelo on what cards? Bud had a huge lump on his eye. Hey Breezy, it's like okay. Did Bud have a huge lump on his eye, bro? Taco K say he was the last person Bud KO. Hey, bro, they say you only good as your last fight, bro. Band up, what's going on? They say you only good as your last fight, bro. I mean, why you bringing up EJ, bro? You only as good as your last fight. So you backing on the EJ fight is why he gonna beat Canelo 147 pounds? That's your reason why he gonna beat Canelo? So it's Canelo Earl Spence now? Huh? So it's Canelo Earl Spence now? Band up said, but Monty, if we as good as our last fight, Nello looks slow as hell. Then, hey, he got a unanimous decision, just like Bud got a unanimous decision, right? I never said nothing about Canelo last fight, bro. I never even spoke on Canelo last fight. I'm asking y'all, since y'all saying that Bud is gonna knock out Canelo, right? Why didn't he knock out Magimov? Why didn't he go get Magimov? Is y'all saying Magimov is a better fight than Canelo? Is that what y'all saying? Is Magimov a better fighter than Canelo, bro? I just told you they both had unanimous decision wins. I just told you they both had unanimous decision wins, bro. A unanimous decision is a unanimous decision. The judges said they won way more rounds than their opponent. So I answer your question. Now, is Magimov a better fighter than Canelo? Yes or no, bro? Believe you. Why would I believe you? God said, don't put your faith in man. God said, do not put your faith in man, bro. So why would I believe you that Bud gonna win the fight? My thing is, why y'all putting Earl Spence and Canelo and Bud business? What they got to do with anything, bro? Y'all don't know what I'll be saying if EJ and Canelo was fighting. Y'all assuming. You know what they say when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself, right? You know what they say when y'all assume things, you make an ass out of yourself. Y'all going all the way to Earl Spence and things of that nature, but I still ask y'all: is Majimov a better fighter than Canelo? Why y'all just can't answer the question, fam? I answer y'all questions. This September will be the what punch? My opinion would change. When have I ever been a double-minded nigga, bro? When have I ever been a double-minded nigga? What I say is what I say. I mean what I say. Golden State double. You just jumping in here talking about the score better than Crawford. We gonna see, bro. We gonna see. All right. You said, believe me, Terrence Crawford gonna win. I can say the same thing. Believe me, Canelo gonna win. So would you put your faith in me that Canelo's gonna win, bro? We gonna find out. We go find out, bro. I know y'all looking at Crawford saying he's putting on the weight. He's putting on the muscle. He haven't lost. He haven't lost. And I'll drop a link, see though. I'll drop a link real fast. He haven't lost. Yeah, no. We go see September 13th. We go see what everybody, I just want to see if they gonna get Canelo is just doing this real credit. That's what I want to see. I don't want nobody running. I don't want nobody trying to say, Reyes Guerrero, what's going down, bro? Wait a minute, you're a female or a dude? I'm sorry if you're a female. I don't want to call you out your name. You know, last time somebody cussed me out, that was a female. Zay, what's going down? Oh, let me get this.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Zay?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
What's
I can
going
hear
down
you.
with you? Hey, see
Nothing
though,
much.
the link in the chat, Crawford is literally a 147 fighter who looked like he maxed out at 154, just like Canelo versus Bivol. Hey, soccer skill, we gonna see. What's going down, my brother? How you feeling over there?
Chilling, man. I'm good, man. Shit, my phone ain't got too much charge. I'm over here, my partner, garage over here kicking it, throwing some cold ones down. But shit, I was in the chair. I just wanted to jump on and say, I'm just my biggest thing with this fight is look, I respect Crawford for trying to go up and challenge himself, but at the same time, don't disrespect the king to make yourself look better. You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing shade at the king because that king had to earn his right. See, this ain't no Trump that's trying to dictate and just take over and say he the king, he the king. No, this motherfucker went blood, sweat, and tears to earn his throne. You know what I'm saying? He had to go through champions. He had to bleed to get to his throne. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Crawford is trying to go the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, three-way undisputed. See, he tried to do the same thing with Jamel. You know what I'm saying? He really would have been fighting Jamel if Jamel would have never started getting stripped. See, he's going for the easy routes. See, he don't want to do the hard work. See, he don't want the labor pains. He just wants the baby. I don't want to go through the labor pains. I don't want to fight all the motherfuckers. I just want to get to the main prize. See, and he would have fought Jamel had Jamel not been started getting stripped after the Canelo fight.
I don't
But when
know. Yeah,
Jamel lost to Canelo, he like, oh, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight. Why? Because he was no longer undisputed. Because he got stripped. Because it would have been harder work for you.
yep,
See what I'm
yep.
saying?
He
Now
said he
Canelo
don't
has
need
all the
enough.
belts. What I'm gonna give you something. What did Turkey say? See, Turkey gave it all away. We need you to go get that from Skull. Remember on the Skull fight, we need you to go do that. Go do the heavy lifting. Go get that belt for my bitch. Pardon my French. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Go get that belt for us. You know what I'm saying? Why he lifts his skirt and I hold his hand.
Yeah, Canelo was doing that anyway to become undisputed twice anyway, so he wasn't worried about none of that. That was always his plan anyway, become undisputed again.
He's two-time undisputed anyway. Even say they say about the Skull fight. Skull didn't come in there to fight. He came in there with a Cuban boxing style. You know what I'm saying? Trying to run around and man, you weren't trying to win nothing. Look, see, this is one of my biggest things. Even against the De La Hoya Floyd Mayweather fight. If I'm the champion, you got to take something from me. I'm gonna stand in my corner. You got to beat me. See, this is what everybody keeps forgetting. You gotta beat the champion. I can stand in my corner. You gotta come take something from me. I don't have to chase you. See what I'm saying? You gotta come to me. But see, they keep trying to chase the challengers down and say, "Oh, they losing." Say, man, when if no one ever throws a punch and the bell goes ring, I win around because I'm the champion. Simple and plain. You gotta take something from me. If no one ever throws a punch in the round, I win the round because I'm the champion.
Yes, sir.
Simple and plain. That's simple and plain. I don't have to chase you. I'm the champion. I don't have nothing to prove. I'm already undisputed. You're coming in here to prove to the world that you can take something from me.
And that's why Canelo didn't stress himself out that fight because he knew what it was gonna be. He already knew what he had coming. You know what I'm saying? Next, right? And the people say, well, he ain't gonna do this. He ain't gonna do that. It's like, okay, I don't have to like you gain experience from fighting those caliber of dudes. It's like, okay, bro. If you think you gonna get in here thinking you outboxing me, thinking you winning by trying to land a punch and move, right? Thinking you got a game plan that's gonna win because you're looking at Laura or you're looking at other cats and you think you fit to beat me, you really not landing nothing for real. But at the end of the day, he found out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But now with Turnbull Crawford, right? That they saying that Crawford coming to fight him, he's coming to knock him out. In order to knock somebody out, what you gotta do is that you gotta stand there with him, right? You can't just like Canelo just not gonna walk into some stupid shit. You gotta stand there with him and fight him. So we're gonna see if Crawford is coming to fight Canelo, as they say. He's gonna knock him out, and I'm looking forward to Crawford stepping to Canelo. I'm looking forward to see him step to Canelo. Step,
Look,
side.
against Lara, everybody was saying, "Oh, he lost against Lara." Lara disconnected more jabs. Granted, that's truthful. Look at the copy box numbers. Lara was landing more jabs, but look at the exact same copy box numbers. The power shots, Canelo was landing more power shots to the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's up, Bunny Brown?
You
What's
hear
going
you
on?
hear me? And
What's
my
going on,
bad.
Manal?
I saw you breaking up.
I heard you
You know
say,
what I'm saying? That comes down to the
hold on,
judges.
Sydney.
That was the judge call. But on the CompuBox number, Canelo landed more power shots in that fight. Just look at the CompuBox numbers.
And body shots. He was fucking his body up. They won't give him the credit for his body work. And them body shots was hurting Laura in that fight. It was hurting his ass. That's why his output slowed down. Cito, what's going down, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm trying to jump in real quick to catch up, which has been a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro. Now I'm
Say,
back. I'm back
I'll
with
be
a
back, man. I
vengeance.
gotta go come get my charger. I'll be back.
All right, Zay.
What's the
Yes,
word,
it's
brother?
been a little minute, man, because YouTube been doing me dirty, bro. YouTube, they took my channel, they took my money. You know what I'm saying? They suppressing my views. You got
What?
cats out here. Yeah, man, they went flagging my videos first and foremost. I was on thin ice with these people. Then they took my channel, just like they took Keon channel, took the bread from us and shit. Then
Wow.
man, it was all bullshit, bro. I'm talking about pure bullshit, bro. But we back now to see what it do. Go try to go full effect again. Cause
I
I,
was
I,
about
I
to, I
was
was about
I
to
was
say,
still pissed off, bro.
I know the last time I talked to you was maybe about a year and a half ago, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro, I was pissed off, bro. Like I'm holding a grudge and vengeance against YouTube ass, and I'm holding a grudge and vengeance against these little clowns too, who can try to give it but can't take it.
Wow. Well, it's nice to see that you're back, man. Hey, brother, I just wanted to go old school with you since we had so many epic battles, you and I, in the past, discussing the little different things. Check this
Right.
out, man. People tend to forget one thing. If we're gonna be technical on Crawford and Canelo, chime in anytime. You know that like my respect level for your intellect for boxing has always been something. You're not a biased guy. You and I have always been cool. Hey, bro. By the way, I'm back in Chicago. I'm back in Chi-Town
Oh,
for a year.
back in Shot Town.
Yeah,
Okay,
man. I had to
okay.
leave Arizona to come back here because of work and shit. So whatever.
How long you been back?
Man, bro, for maybe about 2 months.
Okay.
So
You
I'll
said
be
you
swinging.
settled in. You
Yeah,
settled in.
yeah. I was gonna say you still out there in St. Louis, right?
Yep.
I'll see when I swing by over there, man. I'll reach out to you. I still got your digits.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, but hey, man, I'm gonna get right to the point of this, and I'm not even gonna bury it for too long, man. Everybody seems to forget that Canelo is a natural 168 pounder that has been punched by the likes of Triple G, Kovalev, Bevo. He's taken massive punishment from like other big fighters, the Liam Smith, big fighters, and everybody seems to forget Canelo didn't even want this fight. This was a big money payday for Cheers Bud Crawford, and really, this is what Turkey Alley Sheik's creation that's forcing it in a way. Like he's like, hey, we're paying this amount of money, let's entertain the fans. But it's really Turkey Alley Sheik. You know Canelo didn't even want this fight, and when Canelo beats the dog crap out of Crawford, guess what? They're still gonna sit there and find an excuse saying that Canelo ain't this, Canelo ain't that, that he fought a 147 pounder, a 54 pounder. The excuses are always going to be endless to dog this man.
Yep, I
But
agree.
hey, but see, here's what I'm gonna do, man. On fight night, I'm gonna sit back, relax, let the fight happen and unfold the way it's gonna happen. When Canelo puts this boy in critical condition, is the only thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna sit back and laugh, and then I'm gonna see just the floodgates come out of just nothing but negative comments saying that he cherry picked, he beat up a smaller fighter, that this shouldn't have happened. Why is he ducking? No, why is he ducking Benavidez? Why is he not fighting X Y Z? The
Uh-huh.
excuses are gonna be endless. You know that, right? It's gonna happen.
Bud dared to be great. He was daring to be great.
Yeah, but when Canelo was daring to be great, he's cherry picking, he's doing X Y Z, and I'm not a fanboy of anybody. I'm a supporter of boxing. I love boxing in general, but Canelo's legit. He's solidified, and people are still gonna find excuses to talk crap, man. Guarantee you
Oh,
that.
oh, we already know that, bro. We already know that. It's just the fact that you know they keep bringing up Bud and beating Earl, right? So that's what they really hanging their head on. Because
Yeah, but
when we talk about the Majimon fight, because he didn't look like
yeah, he
he didn't
okay.
look too hot.
Key point. When he went up to 54, where was that speed? Where was that technicality? Where is this dynamic technician that was supposed to separate him and break him to pieces and take his head off? It wasn't there. He looked human. So how do you think he's going to look at 168, especially with no
Exactly.
rehydration clause?
With 10 ounce gloves.
Yeah. And when he gets hit by a guy who's already eaten the biggest punches in the game, okay. But
I'm
see,
gonna I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all like I tell my neighbor right here. I'm gonna keep it 100. See, if y'all go back to the EJ fight, see, we know that wasn't the same EJ that we was expecting. That's
yeah,
100. But regardless of that, on the first knockdown was a rabbit punch to the back of the ear. After that, the equilibrium was off. Bud had his way with that. But see, that's one thing I like about Canelo. See, Canelo's not gonna complain about no rabbit punch. He's gonna reciprocate the same energy. You
yeah,
hit me behind the ear, I'm gonna feed you the same energy. See,
yeah.
that's the thing I like about Canelo. He don't complain. He's gonna give it right back to you.
And see, Z, to chime in on what you're saying, who did he when he fought Errol Spence? That wasn't the same Errol Spence that hey was 100%. The boy had just recovered from a car accident, went through all this trauma. He wasn't the same fighter anymore, man. But
Yeah, we're
whatever.
not. We,
Hey,
but we're
can I
not. We,
ask
we're
y'all?
not.
Can I
We're
ask
not. We're
y'all
not gonna
who?
make no excuses from Earl. We
Can
we
I
gonna
can
stick
I
on
can I
his
ask
past
y'all who
fights.
y'all had? Can I ask y'all who y'all picked going into the fight?
With
The
who?
Bud,
Canelo,
the EJ and Bud fight. Can I ask? Because I want to know
Bro,
this because all y'all knew about the car incident.
we not on no EJ, but
I know, but I'm
We
just
on
saying, I'm just saying.
Canelo
Cuzzo brought it up. Cuzzo
in
brought
this
up
situation.
about the fight. So he basically making excuses. The reason why EJ lost. So I'm just saying, a
Yeah,
lot of y'all picked EJ
ain't no
pre all this.
excuses.
So that doesn't matter. Let's
Ain't
leave
no
that
excuses.
alone. Let's
Canelo
leave
no,
that
got
alone.
Canelo
I'll
got
answer
hurt
the
But
But what
what
question.
I'm
I'm
I'll
saying
saying
answer that.
is,
is,
I'll
nah.
y'all
answer
giving
that
him,
question.
y'all giving
I'll answer that
Canelo.
for
Z,
you.
But
Answer
Z,
that
look,
for
look,
you.
hey,
No,
can I
no, no,
just say
no,
this
no,
real
Zay.
quick? Y'all giving
No,
Canelo, y'all
this ain't
giving
got nothing to
Canelo
do with.
prop,
You
y'all
talking
giving
about
Taco,
Canelo
Canelo,
props for
not
the
Earl.
work he did with
Taco,
Skull. But
Taco.
I ain't never hear y'all give Bud no props for what he did against
Hold on,
Monty Mall.
Hold on,
hey,
hold
Y'all
on,
ain't
hold on,
never
hold
hold
give
on,
him
hold
no
on,
props.
Zay.
They
Hold on, see
always
that. Hold
saying
on, see that. Hold
I
on,
just
Zay. Hold
been
on, see.
hearing
Hold on.
hate. Y'all
First of
gave
all,
Canelo props for Skull. What he do with Skull?
who gave Canelo props for score? What we said
Cuzzo was
was,
just talking about the good stuff he was doing
wait a minute.
against him.
He said what happened in the fight on why Canelo won the fight. He never said, oh, Canelo went in there and looked down. He said he was
Man,
moving around the ring, and when he was moving around, he went go get the rounds. They gave the
he
rounds to
just
Canelo Alvarez, bro.
he okay, bro. He just said he was just doing some good work against Skull. He did some good things. He just said that. We could rewind it back, but that's for here another day. But I'm just saying, y'all would say what he did against Skull. Who performance was better?
So so
Who last performances was better?
did Crawford
Let
look fantastic against Madrimov? Yes or no?
no, he did not, and Canelo
Okay
didn't
then.
either, and
Okay
Canelo
then,
didn't
bro.
either in this last fight,
Okay.
All right.
But
So what I'm
and
saying,
Canelo didn't either.
hold on,
So
y'all.
they both
So
look like shit.
what I'm saying is, so how is Crawford going to come up to 68 and walk down Canelo and stop Canelo if he couldn't stop Madrimov?
Because Bud Crawford is not going to be losing nothing, no energy, no nutrition, no nothing. He's not about to be burning or having to lose weight, kill his body to make weight. He's about to come in there under 68. He's about to come in there healthy. He's about to keep everything that he's receiving from sparring and lifting and all the work he's been putting in. He's finna receive all those benefits of not having to drain himself because he's not gonna come in there big like Charlo. He's not gonna come in there and be overweight. He's gonna come in there probably like at 60. I wouldn't be surprised if you're around like 64, 65.
All right.
So he drained himself for 54. What you saying?
Nah, he actually he was like what he weighed in during the fight. He was well over. He was down there like what 162 or
All
some shit.
right.
He was bigger than Mazrimov in a fight.
Money. Let me have this one.
he was down there
Wasn't he bigger?
170.
Hey, wasn't he bigger than Mazrimov in the fight? Wasn't he bigger
He
than
was
him?
So so
160,
so
169, damn near
so when
170 on fight
so
night.
when he healthy, just as healthy, right?
You don't know what he losing. We don't know.
All
We
right, go
don't
ahead.
know.
All right.
We don't know. Cause
Hold on.
he did say I think he did it was him saying he like weight struggle to make weight. I think he did say that.
At
I'm not too for
54,
sure.
bro.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is a thing that out there where he said he did struggle making weight at 54.
Me personally, I don't think he did enough to take the
But I'm
tank
not giving him no
championship from
excuses
Madrimov.
for having a
Me
bad
personally.
performance.
I know. Hold on. Taco, I'm gonna answer your question real quick on what you were asking earlier about EJ and Bud. I had to be honest with you, my honest opinion, I had EJ, but credit where credit is due. Bud was the better fighter. He won. End of story. That was it. Now, when he went up to 54, mind you, he looked very human. He wasn't the same guy that was a technician, that was fast hands, fleet footed, and was dodging. He was eating that right hand all day. And that victory is very questionable. It could have been a
Fact.
draw. It could have gone. It could have been a draw. You could have slighted it a little bit either way, however you wanted to view it. Now, your third question that you were saying about what's his name, Bud Crawford going up to 68, that he's not sacrificing or losing anything. Understand, in the game of boxing or any physical contact sport, for that matter, where there's a weight class, he's not used to getting hit by people who have been absorbing and been training for a long time at that weight class. So he would drain himself out to be at what, 35, 40, 47, 54. He's
He didn't
going
drain
up two
himself at no
additional weight
54.
class. He's going up two
Yeah, don't
additional
say
weight
that.
classes where somebody's going to knock his head off fresh off of his body. Understand that it's a different feeling when you get hit by a
I
natural guy who's 168.
Yeah, don't
But
say that man.
okay, is
Don't say
that
that
the
man
only
drained
thing? Is
himself
that
to
the
make
only
no
question y'all
154, bro.
have? Is that the
He
only?
didn't. He
So
didn't drain himself
are
to make
y'all saying that is
154.
so let's just say this because everything is an if, right? Because you saying you basically don't know. Y'all saying he can't take the power, but you don't know that. I don't know that. So it's an if, right? So let's say if he can take the power, then what?
Hold on.
I
Okay,
I
so
I I
hold on.
I,
Hold on,
I,
Zay.
I
Then
Because you
you're
Hold
saying
also
it's
on,
an
Zay. I
if
got
then
you.
too.
then, then
Y'all
you're
saying
Hold on.
that
I
y'all
got you,
saying
Zay.
that he
then
can't,
you're
I
and
got
y'all
you,
you're
don't
Zay.
also
know.
missing
I
We
got
two
you.
don't.
I
We
got you.
key
haven't seen the fight.
components.
Y'all don't know
Hold
what it
on,
could
You're
take.
Cito.
missing two key
Hold on,
components.
Cito. Hold on,
And I'm
Cito. Hold on, Cito.
Because
Hold on, Cito.
nothing y'all saying is nothing
So,
we saying right now is a fact
okay,
until the
okay. So
fight
now,
actually
happens.
I got a couple
all right.
facts.
So
I
through,
got I got two facts.
hold on, Cito. Hold on,
Go
Cito.
ahead, go ahead.
So now, when we looking at the history of boxing and the sport of boxing, everybody says this shit, right? Andre Ward, everybody always say the good big man beats the good little man, right? So now all of a sudden that it's Terrence Crawford, and because motherfuckers seen him put on some weight in a few pounds, they seen a little muscle of him. Oh, he's blowing up to 68. Oh, he's going into the weight class the right way. This, that, and the third. He's been out the ring for a year and some change. So now he's going to just magically come up to 168, bro. Be this strong ass, killer ass hero, motherfucker. That's finna just walk to Canelo Alvarez, right? Be able to take the shots, finna walk Canelo Alvarez down, and just look phenomenal. He
I
finna
ain't
get
say
look.
he was
You
gonna
Now,
walk
you
him
just you
down.
just
hold
pointed you
on,
just
bro.
pointed to
Then
something.
nobody
Wait a
say he
minute.
was gonna
Wait a
walk
minute,
him
bro.
down.
Hold on,
Don't
bro.
add
No,
that.
this is the narrative that's going around. He's going up. He's gonna step to Canelo Alvarez. He's going upside the head. He said himself, and he's gonna stop Canelo. Right? This motherfucker who's been punched
Oh,
by the hardest. Hold on, who's been punched by the hardest motherfuckers in boxing, bro? Who got one of the best chins in boxing? Now all of a sudden, Terrence Crawford, who said that, oh, I'm not Superman to go to 160 to fight Canelo, but now you're Superman to jump two weight classes from 54 to 68. So you're going to be, oh, what's the difference
but
from 47 to 60? Now you're going to
but
68. That makes it
I
even
ain't
worse,
never
bro.
said that though. Don't see
Yeah,
hold on, cause
I, ne-
because
I, ne- I never said
but
you said
I know you
anything,
getting your
right?
shit. I know you getting your shit off. I know you getting your shit
Yeah,
off money. But look, when
yeah.
you getting your shit off, it's almost
I'm
like
making the point, bro. I'm making
I
the
know,
point.
but you said, but it's almost like you saying it to me though. Like, but I ain't never said none of that shit. So I'm just
Yeah, but
saying though, I ain't never
these are
said
the
he was.
narratives, bro. These are the
I
narratives.
know, but like, I just want everybody, your listeners, to know, like, hey, I ain't said none of that shit. I ain't said Bud was gonna knock that nigga out. So I don't want niggas in the chat like, oh, he cooking you and shit like that. Cause I ain't said none of that shit.
Kyle,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one, no,
yeah.
no, no one's
I,
saying any of the above. I'm just simply
I'm not
saying.
saying none of that. You feel me,
No,
money? I'm
it
not
would,
saying none of that.
and with respect, my friend, we're just talking here. No
Cause I
one's
got
here
the
to,
same questions. Because hey, let me spill for a second. Cause I ain't gonna be too long. Cause I know y'all. Hey, I got the same questions y'all got. Can he take his power? I'm betting on he can. Now, can he take it all night and just be taking unnecessary shots like Majimov? Hell, motherfucking no. Do
See
I think
what?
he could take those shots
Hold on, let him
and win
finish.
and survive? Hell no. I'm not saying that, but I just believe that he could come up with a game plan to be able to at least last 12 rounds and edge Canelo out in the last 3 rounds. That's what I'm banking on. That he could survive the first the onslaught and come out in those last in those last rounds, probably get a couple of those little sneak a couple of those early and win some because I know y'all say if we say the Masvidal performance is bad, but if you really look at it, Bud took away his jab. The only thing that he could hit Bud with was the right. That's the only thing that he was really clipping him with. He wasn't hitting him with too much any other shots.
Hold on,
So basically,
I want to get
hold on, hold on, say.
Bud handicapped him. Bud handicapped basically all his other punches. So it's like, okay, which punch can he could potentially stop from Canelo from hitting? I'm saying maybe the hook or the uppercut. Like that's the ones I would kind of like wait more look out for if I'm Bud. The hooks and the uppercuts. Like he gonna have to eat something at some point. You gonna have to eat something because I mean you ain't gonna not get hit. But for me, if I'm Bud, I'd rather get touched by a jab than a hook up top. You feel me? Or an uppercut. And that's
yeah,
I'm saying Bud could hopefully Bud can stay away from those. If he can stay away from those, I think he got a chance.
yeah. But here's one
If
So
he
thing
get
here that
hit
I,
with an
let
uppercut
Zay
or
go.
something
Hold on,
like that,
Simo. Let Zay go next.
or hook or hook flush, it could be over. I could be wrong. It could be night night.
No, no. Go ahead, Zay.
yes,
Let
My
Zay
th-
yes,
go.
my thing my thing with Crawford is that it's known that he's been sparring with heavier fighters. See, it's been known that Crawford has been a weight bully. Crawford has always cut down to weight. He's always been the heavier fighter cutting down to weight. See, now it transitions differently. See, now he's the lighter fighter having to transition up to a heavier weight class. Yes, I get that he's been sparring heavier fighters and then he's been having to cut. See, it's always been easy for him because he's always had to cut down weight. That's why it took him a year and a half to get down to 168. See, he had to take a whole year and a half to try and acclimate himself in the background to fight Canelo Alvarez. See what I'm saying? See, he's always been used to sparring heavier fighters and then cutting weight and being the bully. At this point, see, it transitions backwards for him. Now Canelo is the comfortable fighter, regardless of him sparring whoever he spots. See, Canelo is comfortable. See, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Mayweather did this, Mayweather did that." Yes, Mayweather drained him 2 pounds. People say, "Oh, 2 pounds." Look at what happened with 3 pounds with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. It was a big difference. But but Canelo came in 20 pounds over on fight night for the Mayweather fight. Yeah, that's water weight. It slowed him down. It made him sluggish. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that,
But now
oh,
Crawford
my bad.
Crawford is dealing with a different beast. He's dealing with a beast that's comfortable at weight, at everything. See, now he's coming into a different domain.
Hey, but you make my point with that though. Just real quick, you make my point with that because you just said that he fought heavier guys and had to drain himself down. Now he's fighting heavier guys and don't have to drain shit. He don't gotta drain down. He don't gotta fucking run with a fucking sweat bag. Nigga, he can just
You're
wear
right,
his
but
regular shit.
Wait a
Like
minute.
he
He
but
don't
ain't
he's
got
not,
gotta.
to.
but
Like,
but
he,
but but
He ain't.
he's not used to going 12 rounds at that
Yeah.
weight.
but
Hold on,
that's
Zay.
what the
Let's
year
see
you
though.
just
Get
made
in.
the
Then let's
point.
go to the
That's what the
point.
year layoff. That's what the year layoff was for. That's and if you go back to watch his interviews, earlier interviews, they was asking him, "What are you doing right now?" He said, "I'm doing nothing. Strength and conditioning." He was already doing strength and conditioning. He was pre getting ready. So that's why when niggas was talking about all that shit, they seen him big. That's because he was in he was in strength and conditioning. Now he went in. Now he started going into camp and meddled all that shit down and toned. Now you seeing those pictures of him cut up and shit and looking nice. I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
bro. Hey,
Some of them
hey,
pictures
but
was
look,
old
hey,
though.
my
Some
get,
of them
hey,
pictures was
I'm
old.
the hoping that he win a 12-round fight, pull it off in the end, man. You feel me? I don't think he gonna knock Canelo out, and I don't want him to go for the knockout. Be
No
smart,
doubt.
box. You feel me? And don't get hooked by no uppercuts or hooks, man.
I'm
No
gonna
doubt.
call it right now. If he
Hold
goes
on,
blow
Zay.
for blow, if he goes
Hold on,
blow for
Zay.
blow
Hold on,
against
Zay.
Canelo, it don't go past 10. It don't go
Hold on,
past 10. If he thinks he's
Cito.
gonna
You got
big bully
Cito?
Canelo, it don't go past 10. Now,
Hold on,
now
Zay.
if you want to
Hold on, Zay.
box,
Zay. Hold on, Zay. Let Cito get in. Cito not here. Jab Queen, what's going on, love?
What's going on with y'all?
I'm right here.
Shit, I do this. All
I'm
right,
right here.
you got to wait, Cito. Jab Queen talking right now. Go ahead,
Now,
Queen.
I just kind of wanted to give my little thoughts on how I see the scenario because I hear the gentleman Taco and I hear, everyone on the panel, and I get where everybody is coming from. I just want us to all keep like certain things in perspective. So, yes, Bud is, I think he has like a longer reach than Canelo. He's more athletic and he has better footwork. However, but we're not sure how his chin will fare against Canelo. I believe he was what wobbled by Mean Machine and Gamboa at a time at lower weight classes.
135.
Um, he is older than Canelo, although Canelo has had more fights than him, but he is the older man in this fight. He does take too long to get started, so that might not fare well in the later rounds if he's looking to just get a decision. And he gets damaged a lot and easily. We've all seen those eyes start bubbling up when he get popped. So I get what Taco was saying, he's been maybe for the whole year trying to gather that weight and try to break it all down where it looks, like it fits him. However, he's going to have to move around with that extra weight on him for 36 minutes. And I promise you, he cannot make a mistake. If he makes one, he can make it won't last. It won't last. He has to be damn near perfect for 12 rounds. Canelo only has to be perfect for one split second. And I'm not
exactly,
saying that Bud, he's a good fighter. No one can obviously deny that. However, there are some things that are going to work against him in this fight, i.e., the fact that he's never fought anyone considered dangerous. The fact that this extra weight, we don't know how it's going to look, regardless of if he's sparring guys who weigh more than him. That's different than fighting a Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
True.
He does have he got some issues. You know what I'm saying? A suspect chin. He feels that he has to be accepted. If he gets hit, he's gonna want his lick back. So fighting emotionally against Canelo is not gonna work for him. If he comes up with a good game plan, and I'm sure that Bo Mac will, he may be okay. I just think that people are not keeping things in perspective. They're looking at this extra weight and they're just thinking that, oh, because he weighs more now, he can go in there and rumble with Canelo. I remember 2 years ago when he said he wouldn't dare go up to 168 because those boys were too big. So what changed?
You're
yeah,
cooking with some vital information, and I could
Telling you.
appreciate that. You know,
Hey,
yeah.
you,
M. Jordan, hell no, that ain't true, bro. I'm being
I
sarcastic.
feel
Hell
I
no.
feel some of that. I feel some of that,
Hold
if
on,
that's the
Taco. Let's see though
but
get in. You come back to me,
if
Taco. Hold on,
resumes
Taco.
matter, we just seen people with worse resumes beat a lot of people with good resumes. Like so,
No doubt.
I wasn't really trying
resumes
to
is
make it a point about the
resumes
resume.
is
I
not
think I was
fighting.
trying to.
Now, if we talking about Bud as a career, now if we just take away that and just say as a career, Bud has experience too. So it's not, but Bud might have he got the feet work
Not at
advantage.
68.
So
My
he got the
thing, my
footwork advantage and the hand speed advantage. See, he coming up, even though he is coming up, he might have the hand speed advantage with the reach. And that's why I was telling people in the EJ fight, man, inches matter. Inches
Yeah,
matter.
but
No,
Size
that's
matter.
definitely
Inches
true,
matter.
right? And
weight
so I
though.
didn't take any of that away from him when I took these things into account, right? So I wasn't really necessarily picking at his resume. The point that I was trying to make was he's got rocked by smaller guys in lower weight classes. So that's just the point that I was trying to make. I wasn't trying to say, oh, anything about his resume. I was just trying to make the point at the weight classes he was fighting at the guys he got rocked by. And I think that it's universal. Everyone knows that Canelo may have the hardest punch and the best chin in the business. So what's
But
going to
he got knocked
happen?
down by punchers though,
Hold
right?
on,
Would you
Taco.
say
Hold
he
on,
got
Taco.
knocked
Okay,
down
hold
by
on.
punchers?
But
He
Hold
got
on, Taco.
knocked.
what's
Would
gonna
you say he got
happen?
knocked down by people
What
with?
is gonna happen when he
Hold
hits
on, Taco.
Canelo with everything he got, and Canelo just looks at him just like he did Charlo? Because that's gonna break him.
That ain't gonna no. That it's not gonna mean nothing because he got a score.
Man,
Fuck all that. He got a score. And even though people want to say that he was kind of weight draining and it was a different weight class, I didn't see him walking through Mayweather punches. And I'm not saying Bud is Floyd. But it's not like he was walking through. If he could have walked, if he was, it don't matter about the age, the size. He was way bigger than Floyd.
but this a bigger Canelo at 68. I'm waiting on
I
Cito and
understand
slow
it's a
time,
bigger guy.
but this is the thing though. Hold on, Taco. This is a bigger Canelo at 68, bro. Like you saying, oh well, Bud, he don't have to lose weight. You don't have to do this, bro. You got to understand when you go to 68, like at 154, right? I'm not saying even the Matchmouth fight. I'm not saying he had a bad performance. I'm pointing out the facts that when he went to 54 with the 10-ounce gloves on and the extra weight. A lot of few things go different, bro. You know what I'm
But
saying?
is
He was
Bivol the hardest punch
hold
out
on,
there?
Taco,
One,
hold on,
Is Bivol the
Taco,
one,
hardest puncher?
hold on, Taco. I'm talking about Crawford at
I got
54,
you.
bro. When he went to 54, his performance at 54 just showed from 47 to 54, like with them gloves on, it just shows you that these dudes are bigger and you
Yeah,
just ain't gonna walk through them. So now you
I
jumping
got
up
you.
to so now you jumping up to 68, right? Putting
Yeah,
on 4 pounds. Your first fight at 68, you're not getting comfortable at the weight. Just
I
like
got you.
Benavidez when he jumped up to 75. I mean, yeah, the 75, right? He had
Yeah.
tough time going in that bitch. So you're going to have some problems. But let's Cito talk. Because Cito been waiting a little minute. So go ahead, Cito.
No, no, no. I'm just gonna simply say because I gotta go to work in a little bit. Whatchamacallit, here's my final analysis to Taco. Here's everything you guys are all saying with respect. I'm not arguing here with anybody on their perspective and their point of views and how they go about it. But Taco, here's two major aspects you're forgetting about Canelo. You're everybody's focusing on how much he absorbs more punches from like bigger fighters and the wars he's been through. Everybody forgets that Canelo has very good head movement and underrated hand speed, and he knows how to cut the ring off. So what do you think he's gonna do? He's probably not even gonna come in at 68. I guarantee you, Canelo's gonna come in at 166, 167. He's gonna be a little bit lighter, and since he's been working with Boots Ennis and sparring with other fighters, probably slick, good American style
Yeah,
boxers.
Yanel Hernandez. He's the Olympian. Actually, he was #1 in the Olympics in
And,
2021. He's sparring with him as well.
and to
Yeah,
add to that,
but that's
Stephen
what I'm saying.
Fulton
But
just
that's what I'm
came out and
saying.
said, he picking Bud, and he got eyes in that camp. So this is let that know too. Go ahead.
I was just gonna simply say,
I,
I'm
I,
telling.
I have one.
Hold on, Zay.
I
You can
have
go
one
after me.
question.
Go ahead, Zay. You done, Cito?
I have one
No, not
question.
yet. Go ahead.
If
Go
if
ahead.
if we get the Bud that sticks his tongue out and wants to exchange with Canelo, do y'all really think he's gonna win those exchanges when
Hell
Canelo gets
no, bro.
attacking him
Canelo's gonna
and
knock his head
actually gets
off,
to hit
bro.
him? If we get the Bud that likes to stick his tongue out when he gets tagged, do y'all think he's gonna win those exchanges?
You know what kind of Canelo I think is gonna show up on fight night? The one that ended up fighting against Danny Jacobs, the one with the slick motion that kept coming forward and cutting the ring and using side to side angles to fight. That's the Canelo I think is gonna show up. I don't think the one that fought William Skull is gonna be there. I think he's motivated to prove a point.
Yes, they woke up and
I
sleep and died. They
Yeah,
woke up.
I
the reason
agree.
why I
Let,
say that
let the
the
queen go,
reason the
Zay.
reason the reason why I say that is because I think that the Crawford that sticks his tongue out is the one that's more accessible to make mistakes because he's
Yeah.
trying to get his league back. See, and it sets him up for downfall.
Yeah, I
That, that,
saw the.
that that's
I
all
was
I'm
studying. I was
saying.
studying the fight. I was studying the fight earlier today when he first fought Gamboa, and he made a lot of mistakes in that one, bro. He was shaky legged on a lot of those rounds, but I mean, he won. Ultimately, he brutalized him at the end. But again, you look at the Madrimov fight he looked very human. He looked slow. He didn't. Taco, you pointed something out that Bud Crawford was neutralizing all his other punches, but in the entire 12 rounds, that right hand, Madrimal's right hand kept finding his chin, clipping him, clipping him, clipping him. I mean, he took a lot of damage in that fight.
At
But you
will. At will.
hold on, say let the
Well,
queen
that
go.
was
Go ahead,
stupid.
chat.
If that was at will. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, Canelo has fought plenty of Crawfords. Crawford has not fought plenty of Canelos. So we're going to just see. It's going to be the battle
Amen,
of the
sister.
wills. I don't understand. And I get it, Taco. Obviously, you're a Bud Crawford fan, and nobody's up here shitting on Bud or saying that the man can't fight. I'm just saying that I want people to keep things in perspective and just be a little more realistic than what I've heard. I've been hearing the wildest shit across YouTube that he's going to knock Canelo out, all this kind of goofy nonsense. I just want to remind people that Canelo has the best chin in boxing. Canelo has been at this weight class for over 8 years. Okay, he's nothing to play with. The Canelo, as the young man said, that fought Skull is not going to be the Canelo that shows up to fight Bud Crawford. So I just hope that he's ready. That extra weight, I mean, God bless him. Hopefully he'll stay just as fast. He'll stay just as limber. I don't know if he packed on all that extra weight to try and absorb punches, but we're going to see how that starts to wear on his body around the fifth, sixth, seventh round when Canelo was punching on them shoulders, on them hands, on them arms. Because he's not just going to be trying to hit him in his face. He's going to be wearing his body down.
Yeah,
And
so
that's why Earl said, he feel like he can break him down and get him out in the 10th or 11th. But he said Crawford power is real. But do that power translate to 168? Then my man say, oh, all that, but he go get he go get boosted sport. Why would he go get boosted sport? Like, ask yourself that question. He's serious about turns Bud Crawford, bro. He's looking, he know Boost can give him the same looks that Crawford going to get him. Then we know Crawford is not faster than Jerron Boost Ennis. We know that for a fact. Jerron Boost Ennis is younger, faster, more agile. He's a more hungrier, younger fighter. So let's go push Canelo ass to the limit to go out there and get the timing down, right? Get your ass all the way on your shit. Get like I already used to getting punched, so I ain't like I'm not saying Crawford can't hit. Nobody want to get punched in the fucking face. Of course, you get hit with some fucking gloves on, you're gonna feel it. But I'm not too much worried about the power of Crawford going in there and hurting Canelo Alvarez. I'm just not, bro. I'm just not. Crawford have to go in there with the perfect game plan from Bo McIntyre, trying to find the right distance to try to land his shit and not get hit. And it's just not gonna happen, like Jack Queen said, because a lot of people talk shit about Cholo. Cholo is not a fucking pillow puncher. Like people looking at Cholo. Cholo is not an out of shape fighter. The boy was in shape when he went to 168, and he hit Canelo, and Canelo took that shit and walked through that shit, bro. So I'm not like you said. If Bud hit him and Canelo started walking through that shit, because once you know you can take somebody's power, it's like, okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna take it to give it. And of course, I might have to get hit, but when I hit you, you better be able to take it. And I just don't know if Bud going to be able to take that power of Canelo, bro. Especially if he's going downstairs, breaking you down, coming back upstairs because Crawford get hit. Floyd got hit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Crawford being a Mayweather, or I don't see Crawford being a Big Ball. Big Ball was a big dude that can move and he can throw punches while he moving backwards and things of that nature. So, Crawford got his style of what he can do inside the ring, but I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see
yeah.
it.
Arm reach. Crawford has a 4-inch arm reach going into this neck, right? Okay. Canelo is known for
Yeah.
touching the shoulders and the hips and the body, right? And the biceps and all of that. But guess what? You know what doesn't move? That chest. If I hit that chest, guess what? The chest is not moving. Shit.
Bro, Canelo, mostly everybody who fought
You
Canelo had the arm reach, bro. Calvin Smith was a long motherfucker. And look at his arms after the fight. Like Jack Quinn said.
He,
My dude, Keandre Gibson from St. Louis, bro, when Floyd was getting ready for, when Canelo was getting ready for Floyd, he was young, but he was more violent. You know what I mean? He was fucking their arms up, breaking their ribs. That nigga said, I couldn't even lift my arm. So them punches to the arms, like, that shit hurts, bro. That shit hurt. Floyd, when he got his ass a massage after that fight, even though he won, but that shit really hurts, bro.
Money. I'll see you later, man. I'll talk to you later. I'll catch up with you guys.
No doubt. So nice to see you, bro. Nice to be safe
God
out
bless
there,
each
bro.
and one of you guys. See you guys on
Yes,
Fight
sir.
Night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when we looking at the situation, bro, he's going to have to be ready to take all that shit, like hips, shoulders, arms. Like you're not just going out there just trying to, I'm just going out there to knock you out. Like Canelo is a counter puncher. He can box in the inside, bro. And even though people want to say he flat-footed, things of that nature, all you gotta do is step to the side, step to this way to start cutting your ass off. And Crawford is the type, like he already talked about the Cholo fight. I'm gonna go upside your head, and then Don't forget neither the fans, because the Mexican fans gonna be like this. Just realistic in fucking Vegas. Radical fans are coming, bro. So every punch that Canelo land, they gonna be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So what happened if Crawford think he's down? Like when Bomac told him, "Are you down against Sean Porter?" He went out there. He wanted to fight to get that shit back. So I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot of kids that play factor. Now, when it comes to Crawford, I don't want people to just think, "Hey, man, y'all just saying," like, cause dudes say, "Y'all." No, I'm not saying Crawford is a bum, bro. I think Crawford going to have some success, just not enough success to beat Canelo Alvarez that night. And he got to be careful, brother. Going up to 68, bro, is weight classes for a reason, bro. There was a reason why that boy didn't want to go to 60. He was smart. But now I think it's the money, right? Which I'm not gonna knock you. Get the money. Salute to you for trying to be great. Like I'm not talking shit about you fighting Canelo, but you get your money. But at the end of the day, bro, don't try to show off. Don't try to show off because I feel like the Earl Spence win did go to his head a little bit. I'm just gonna be realistic, fam. I think that win went to his head. He felt like, you know what? I can do this shit. You know what I mean? Andre Ward, all them picking him to win. They supposed to. They riding with him. You say Stephen Fulton picking him to win. He ain't picking him to win because he's pouring boots. He would have picked him anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's a pro black dude that go for black fighters. That's what I know. Fulton, he go for black fighters. So even if he didn't sport boots, he was gonna pick Bud to win. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, it's weight classes for a reason, and they got that the saying the bigger, I mean the good big man beat the good little man every time, fam. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you do get one of them. You know what I'm saying? Them types, but I just don't see it being Crawford and Canelo. Canelo is not. He's not done. He's not washed up. He haven't showed me where I seen him to say, "Oh man, listen, bro, this gonna be so dangerous for you. You slow down. You this, you that." Because, like I said, they put him back on his shit. Canelo is running miles. He's running miles. Y'all saying, "Oh, he's running in the mountains." Canelo is running miles. Canelo is spoiling these young motherfuckers. He understand that. Oh, it's a lot of people watching. It's a lot of people saying he gonna do this, that, and the third. We go see. So I really feel like they woke up a sleepy giant, bro. That's how I really
Yeah.
feel, fam.
I feel like too. Yeah, I think that definitely Canelo's definitely getting up for this fight. It's not like you say, he's taking this fight lightly. He's absolutely not, and he shouldn't because, Bud is nothing to play with. I just want
No,
everyone to keep in line, the realistics of the situation. That's all. I'm not saying that he's gonna go in there and just get his head knocked off. I'm sure, like you said, Bud will have some success. Will it be enough to beat Canelo? That is yet to be seen. September 13th. And I understand everybody's blind faith, but like you said, I just don't see it. I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. And then I have another question for the Bud Crawford fans. If he never defeated EJ, would y'all think he could beat Canelo?
Taco.
That's the
That
biggest
is a
fight.
good
Even
question.
though
You know what? You know
Hello,
what?
Zay.
You
You're
know
not a
what?
Bud fan.
You know what? That is a freaking good question. I was just sitting there listening to you. I had some stuff to come back on, but when you hit me with that one, I was like, you know what? You know what? I don't think that it was EJ, right? Like not to be honest, it was the fight, right? But I think it was more of the performance. Like it was like when you looking at it looked like a more of like a work of art. Like when you watch that film, you just like, damn, the pull counter, bam, 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 bam. And it was like what? Like I think that performance right there, it put it to another level. Like I'm not thinking about like, car injury or anything like that. I'm thinking of EJ as EJ, right? Like you feel me? Like that's how I'm looking at it. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
when I look at EJ, I look at a dominant fighter. I look at somebody that's hold it down 10 toes, somebody that's gonna come in and
Sure.
give it his all, not gonna
Mm-hmm.
quit. You know what I mean? And a great fighter in his own right. Like real talk. Like so I look up to EJ. Like I look up to him like that. Like I think he the shit. Like I don't think he's some bum ass fighter. No matter after the car injury, like I'm like, fuck, granite chin, what? Like, so yeah. I think yeah, without that EJ fight, I mean, I would have to say, yeah, that EJ fight and that performance, I would say, yeah, that performance I think made us feel like, damn, it could happen.
No doubt. I can respect
Like
that.
real talk. Like I would have to say yes. I would have to say yes.
I said
That e-
without the EJ fight, babe.
no, oh, you saying without the EJ? No, I'm saying that EJ fight made me believe. So of course, without the EJ fight, then obviously no,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And now I say this too, Jab. Like I
Hey,
say,
like you,
I
you
get
got it on
listen.
that one. You got it on
Yeah,
that one.
I say this, like I said, I give him all the credit in the world for daring to be great. Like I give it to him, bro. But I understand, like he on his way out, and then not just the fight, right? The money that he got from Earl Spence, fam.
Yeah,
That shit. Like he wasn't getting
and
that shit with
Earl,
Top Rank. Yeah, no doubt. But I'm
and
just saying, Bud with Bud though, like Bud never
yeah,
got a petty like that with Top Rank. So it's like, damn, nigga, and I'm solo dolo, so
yep,
ain't no hands in my pocket for real. So
yep.
damn, all right. So now let me go see what how I can maximize this shit. And you maximize off the Earl Spencer win. You went out there, you got the W. That's what you're supposed to do. I salute that, bro. But like Jab Queen said, I just want people to keep things in a proper perspective and don't go crazy because motherfuckers start going crazy and start talking that weird shit, and then you got to bounce back and counter that weird shit.
Man,
And when you
come
counter
on,
it,
man.
hold on, wait a minute. I ain't saying you, bro. I'm talking about
Nah,
you.
nah,
You
nah,
just said,
nah, nah,
hold
nah,
on.
nah,
You
nah,
just
nah. I know,
You
I know.
just
Go
said it
ahead, go ahead,
yourself.
go ahead,
Yeah, you just
go
said
ahead.
it
I
yourself.
got you. Go ahead, go ahead.
You ain't got him knocking out Canelo. They out here. He's gonna knock out Canelo. He's gonna walk him down. He's like they start talking that weird shit, bro. Like ain't nowhere in hell this man went and fought Triple G, Kovalev, Laura who can crack at 54, James Kirkland who can crack, taking all these punches, bro. Don't get wobbled, don't shake, knees don't buckle, right? But Terrence Crawford just magically will go to 68. So if they was coming with common sense, saying, you know what, if Bo Mac, Sayu, and Red, because like I say, Sayu and Red is two coaches who's in the background. That's a secret weapon for Crawford that don't get talked about because they look at other things. Bo Mac just in the front, but those two coaches, they're in the background doing their job. So if they were saying if they come with and niggas don't even know about this shit, but if they come with a perfect game plan to go out there and try to put together for him, bro, you know what I'm saying? We seen Sugar Ray come and go fight Marvin Hagler, and I had Sugar Ray winning that fight to go up to fight Marvin Hagler at 160 pounds after being out for so long. But he fought a hell of a fight, but he took a hell of a beating as well. So anything is possible. But I just don't see Terrence Crawford going up to 68, bro, and just completing the task, man. I just feel like what I seen
I
at 54. Hold on, what I seen at 54 with Magimov, like I say, you can only go off the last fight. We can say Canelo and William Scully, like he didn't. Hey, I seen Canelo in that bitch. Like I know what I got next, and I'm not gonna chase you because you gotta understand Canelo has the experience of Laura and cats that just keep trying to move on him and shit. Where they say, "Oh, he's gonna get frustrated." He say, "No, what? I don't have to get frustrated. I know what's next, regardless." You know what I'm saying? I just got to get this title from your ass, and I'm on to the bigger money. But with Crawford at 154, Canelo being a bigger name, Crawford has to go in there and make a statement with Magimov to get the Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? And he did just enough to get the scrap up off of him. And with Turkey being his boy, I'm not gonna talk about the hand holding and all that type of shit because I ain't gonna play with no man's sexuality, even though it's a little kind of, you know what I mean? But
but
they made it happen, bro. They
but
made
but
it
but
happen.
but let's be real, like, and you could go back and look at Majimov pre-fights before he even fought, but he didn't even fight like that, dog. Like he didn't fight like that. He wasn't out there doing hella movement like that. That was they came up with that game plan for some odd reason, bro. Like real talk, like nobody thought that he was gonna come out and do all that shit, bro. So Styles make fights like. He didn't come to fight. He didn't come to win. Just
But they
like
call
Earl didn't
Bud
come to
the
win.
ultimate
Just
fact. But
like
they
that.
call Bud the ultimate
Just like
adjuster, though, right?
yeah, he should have adjusted, but at the same time, when you only getting hit by one punch and you take away the man jab, you take a man and you just getting hit with an occasion right, and you feel like you can take his power. I feel it, like you feel me, but he wasn't getting hit with a jab. It wasn't like he was just getting pieced up with different punches. He was just getting pieced up with the He just get with the over. What was the overhand right? He was just getting hit
But,
with that
but
overhand right, getting caught with an occasion, but I just feel like with the movement that I think that Bug could put on Canelo, I think Bug got the feet work, the foot speed, and I think he might have the hand speed with the length, and not get caught reaching. Be smart. You know what I'm saying? I think he could be able to stay on the outside, especially with people saying that Boost is piecing him up. Maybe Bug
That's
got something. You feel me? Maybe
that's
Bug got something.
that's just
Everybody
talk
think. You
though.
know what I'm saying?
That just talk though.
Hey,
Like I said, when they said Canelo Alvarez getting
it's a
destroyed in
12
43
round
rounds,
fight, money. You don't gotta
for
win by
sure.
knockout all the
For
time.
sure. Man, I'm a fan of boxing, brother. Like you said, I know everybody want their pound of flesh, they want knockouts, but I am a fan of the art. I am a fan of the craft. I love to see the boxing. I love 12 round fights. That's when you go out there, you got to make a motherfucker think. I'm not none of these casual motherfuckers that, oh man, you got to go out there and knock him out, or you didn't win, and things of that nature. Like I said, I didn't even say his performance was terrible against Majimov. He got a unanimous decision. That means you
Yeah.
won clearly. I was making a statement, when they keep talking about he's going to knock out Canelo, like I said earlier, that okay, if you seen him with because 10 ounce gloves make a difference, bro. That make a big difference. And then you're going up in weight. And now, like, you didn't settle in that one. Like, if you settle down at 54, he might could have, the next two fights he might get the power at 54 because now you settled in with the weight. But now you're jumping to 68, and y'all saying, well, that's his real weight class. That's not nobody go fight at their real weight class, bro, and just be just dominant in their first fight up there. You know what I'm saying? Even Andre Ward, when he jumped up to fight Kovalev, got his ass dropped. It was a tough ass fight with Kovalev. He was getting his ass. And matter of fact, he had a couple fights before he fought Kovalev. But you're saying that when he went up to 75 from 68, it's just gonna be different, bro. With these big ass dudes, bro. Canelo, like they keep saying, oh, but Canelo ain't that big. Canelo is a thick ass dude, bro. He's thick and he settled in at 68, and then he went up to 75, putting on weight up there. So he's definitely like the big dog at 68. You know what I mean? So them punches just gonna be different, bro. They gonna be different, bro.
I
Ask
feel
Charlo.
you.
Like
I'm
Charlo ain't no slouch, bro. People like
Hey,
I
I'm gonna
got you.
end it with this. I'm gonna end it with
Yeah,
this. I feel like if Bivol could come up with a game, even though Bivol, I think that people underestimated Bivol because I've seen a couple of his fights before he fought Canelo. I was like, man, this dude, I don't know. I'm like, I don't
that
know
was
if he
gold
gonna
medalist,
if
bro.
Canelo gonna get him because when I was looking at him, I'm like, man, he got some feet work, and I'm like, man, he moving, and I'm like, he hella technical. When I looked at him, I'm like, bro, he technical than a motherfucker. I'm like, damn, with him, you gonna have to set some shit up, like because I'm like, he compact, he everything is just solid defensively. You feel me? Like, I'm like, man, I'm like, dude, pretty good, right? As I was watching them, but like everybody would say, right, the competition, right? So it's like, okay, like well, I don't know how to gauge it because of the guys he's fighting, right? But then when I look at that, and I'm not saying that Bud is better than Bivol, whatever. But what I'm saying is that performance, as far as stand on the outside, keeping that jab out. You feel me? Keeping that jab. You feel me? I'm saying not. You feel me? Trying to throw in with Canelo set, resetting him, shit like that. I think that if he could do that to him and then land a little bit more than him, and like I say, hey, I think he could pull it off, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think that Bud could get one more good performance. You feel me? And that's all I got, bro. And
Okay,
and,
I
and, and,
appreciate you,
and,
bro.
and
I
I
appreciate
don't think that I don't think that Bud gonna knock him out. For all y'all Bud fans, I'm a super Bud fan too, man. Let's stop that shit, man. Like that's a dream, and I know y'all want to talk shit to people, but we gotta stop with that, bro. That ain't happening, bro. That is not happening. It's a dream. All of us have dreams. But I mean, that's something that's like something that ain't no deja vu. That ain't gonna be no deja vu.
you. Yeah,
But for
he
sure.
get their ass some of that common sense then.
Hey,
They
but I'm
damn
be there.
losing.
Hey, money, but I'm gonna be there live. I already got my tickets, man. I'm gonna be
Man,
there live to
enjoy,
witness
bro.
greatness.
Enjoy,
I'm gonna
bro.
be there
Enjoy,
live.
bro.
Hey, and if you go
Yeah,
live and shit, you feel me?
no
I
doubt.
I I go live with you at the fight. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I got
If
you,
you
bro. I
if you
got you,
go live,
Taco.
you feel me?
I got you. I got a
You
couple
know,
cats that's gonna
hey,
be there.
hey, even though you feel me, I've been fucking with you, even though we
Man,
disagree. We disagree, you feel me, on,
always
on,
been
on our
respect though.
but it's respect though, it's all opinions, you
Yeah,
feel me? You know what I'm
no
saying? We
doubt.
all people. So should nobody disrespect you or nothing for having an opinion, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's all everybody should respect it, it's all friendly, you feel me? Shouldn't be no serious uh we cut violence and all this extra bullshit, bro. It's just friendly, bro. Like you feel me? Friendly competition, friendly shit to be on here and have some fun, bro. All that extra shit y'all boys be doing. I'm a Bud fan, bro. Stop that shit, bro. Money
No
a
doubt. I
cool
appreciate you,
motherfucker. No
Taco.
matter if he have his own opinion and that shit kind of one sided sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He's still a cool motherfucker, man. At the end of the day,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you,
for
bro.
sure, bro. Y'all have a great night. God bless to everybody, bro.
Good
You
night.
too. You had something that you want to touch on, Jab?
No, I just heard y'all cooking on the Canelo bud, so I just thought I'd give my little analysis of how I saw the fight going.
I appreciate you jumping in. But I
Yeah,
want to touch on
thank you
this
so
though.
much for letting me up.
Man, this is your channel. Whenever you want to come up here, be
Stop
on
it.
the channel. I'm just looking for the fake Tank fans though. They ain't answering me yet. They threw a little shot, but they're afraid to answer me. I just need the fake Tank fan to step up to the plate. You know what I mean? And get this work. You know what I mean? Since he the big dog and he the king and he this, that, and the third, we need him to step up and answer these questions on why he trying to jump off the ship. Now everybody's trying to stone Javante Tank Davis because that's what's going on. You got a lot of these clowns that trying to stone him, and you picking up rocks and trying to help stone him, bro. So we need to know what's going on. I mean, you built your channel off of them. You pulled in a little bank off of them. But now all of a sudden, what you're thinking is you think it's over. You think, oh, Tank to fight Jake Paul, and then he gonna retire. So now you're looking for another fighter to try to jump on. I already know which fighter it is, but it just ain't gonna work because Tank, he's not leaving. He gonna get this money with Jake Paul. One thing about cats that get money, they want to get more money. It ain't never enough. I don't give a damn what people say. Once taxes hit your ass and you get that shit in the bank, and you know you got opportunity, then only 30 years of age, bro, knowing you can pull in another 3 to 4 more big ass bags, you're not gonna turn that money down, man. So I'm just gonna see what niggas try to do after this Jake Paul fight, because they're gonna try to come back around and try to make up some type of excuse on why they were saying what they were saying. You know what I mean? And try to please these Javante Davis haters out here. You know what I'm saying? That's talking all that shit. And we just go see. But I'm gonna be right there on their ass, right? Because now they didn't woke up. They didn't woke me up. Now they now the other sleepy giant that woke up. See, Jab, you don't know me from the beginning. They didn't flag my channels. They didn't did all that shit to try to
What?
get you to flag. Yeah, they didn't flag my channel, getting all them. Your channel has been flagged. This video, right? Had to take them down. Had to make videos for YouTube. They done took almost $8,000 to $9,000 from a nigga. All type of shit.
They don't woke your gargantuan ass up.
Yeah, first I was down. I'm like, God damn. But now I'm back with Avengers now. Now I'm just, oh, man, that shit pissing me off, bro. Because that was some weak. Like, they try to, oh, I'm the cripple nigga in the wheelchair. They just weren't ready for me. This just to know they was fucking with. I'm smarter than all them niggas. And I'm built for confrontation, bro. Like I tell them, I didn't get shot by no Negroes. I got shot by the police. That's a whole different situation. Negroes couldn't even fuck with me like that. So it's like they did all that. Just thought they had them. I don't know. They thought they had them some easy work over here. Then niggas want to be cool with you, want to do this and do that. Then turn around and try to stab you in the back because you blow past them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you blow past them. Now they mad at you because you in your own lane. I ain't bothering them. I ain't did shit to them. I ain't said their names. I'm thinking they cool with me. They talking shit behind my back. I'm getting paid by this. Like just a bunch of bullshit, bro. But I'm like, damn, I start getting them look. Your channel has been flagged. Your channel has been flagged. I'm like, what the fuck is this coming from, bro? And then they don't tell you who did it. You know what I mean? You just they flag your shit and then got my shit snatched off. I say, man, these niggas playing a whole dirty game out here, bro. That's something totally different they out here doing. But they ain't
It's
real.
Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump for Donald Trump.
Man,
I'm fucking with you, man.
man, I'm trying to tell you, but this boy say, why you steal money from Easy Work Boxing? Boy, Breezy, go get Easy Work Boxing and bring him over here and tell me what money I stole from that Negro. I sent that Negro money when he talking about he was out there homeless. What you talking about stealing money from Easy Work Boxing? Easy Work Boxing came to me in the beginning and paid for an intro, and he didn't know how to use an intro. That's not my fault. You don't know how to use an intro. And the nigga paid $20 for the intro. So what money did I steal from him? Like what are you talking about, bro? That's what I mean. Y'all just be talking on here, bro. You know how long that was ago? That shit was 7, 8 years ago. That boy came asked me to make him an intro. He got $20. So I would have did it for free. But you sending $20, I'm gonna take it. Like, come on, stop playing, bro. You talking about Easy Work Boxing? What money do he got? So I'm stealing money from somebody like that, bro. Stop it, buddy. Down there, Austin. Oh yeah, you know that for a fact, bro. You know that for a fact. So when I come back, I just don't want. I'm just afraid they gonna go start doing that flagging shit again. Like, yeah, like I don't know what they gonna come up with this time. You get enough people to flag your channel, they try to take your channel, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I just hope them
What did
dudes.
they flag your channel for?
Because I was kicking their ass. Like it's like this. When I came into the game, Jab, as long as they think you're up under them, like cats want you to join them, right? I'm a solo type dude. I ain't never ran with no goddamn crowd in my life. So dudes just teaming up. They want you to be, oh, we like these fighters. Like, bro, I'm not go because you like a certain fighter, just go with you and your narrative of what you're saying. So cats want you to go with their narrative and what they saying and things of that nature. Like, bro, I'm not damn one of them type of Negroes. You feel me? I'm something totally different. I have my own opinion, my own mind is gonna stay that way. So then after that, I started rapping for my dude Canelo. They was pissed off that I'm rapping for Canelo, like I'm taking food out they fucking mouth or something. And then my channel started growing. That's when you know Negroes get to conspiring. Oh, he's paying for subs. Bro, who the fuck pay for subs? That's the dumbest shit in the world. Like what? Then they behind your
I
back
remember
talking.
that. They said you was working for the Canelo team.
They say Canelo is paying me, Jam. Canelo's paying him. He's paid off. He's a paid like what made Canelo come to a Negro like me? All these channels out here, all these big ass channels, but they come to me and pay me off. They come to pay me. I'm like, bro, y'all is crazy out here, bro. Like that shit just caught me off guard. Like, what is y'all talking about? So I brought their ass on here and addressed their ass face to face, and they really got mad because they boss who they all looked up to. You know what I mean? Me and him started having words and shit, and they didn't like it. You know what I mean? And once I started putting his ass in this place, they they all go turn on you. Once you punch the leader in the mouth, they all get mad at you and shit. Even though they say, "Oh, we cool, bro. I ain't got no problem." This, that, and the third. You look up, these niggas still talking about you. And after that shit, you just see, oh, your video has been flagged. Your video, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then they, reuse content. Like, bro, ain't no reuse content over there. Every video I make is a totally different video. Who the fuck come out here and try to put a video up and then come back and try to put the same video up? It was just dumb shit. Just dumb shit. Then,
But I mean, doesn't YouTube check it?
no, no. Like, they flag your shit. They look at it, and you have to it ain't no you can't contact YouTube. Ain't no number you can call. You have to wait till they hit you up. Then they'll tell you what you got to do. You got to make a video showing them how you make the video. Like they had you going through loops and loops. Send them the video. Wait for them to get back to you, right? If they don't like it, you have to show them again. Piece back. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be going through all this shit. And y'all motherfuckers take 30% of everything we make. Then want us to pay Uncle Sam at the same time. And I was doing all that shit trying to get my fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, man, I worked my ass off for this money a whole month and then another month. Like, bro, that was too much money for them just to be taken. Like, I was steaming. Like, I'm talking, I was on fire. Like, on fire. Like, trying to find numbers to call these motherfuckers and the channel down for a month and some change. Like, that shit, boy. Ooh, just want to slap the shit out of somebody for real. Like, that shit piss you off. And then, like you say, you'll think they will check it, right? You'll think they will go. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. The videos, oh yeah, we'll get to you because you gotta wait 3 months for them to, like, it's in a 3 month span if your channel gets striked and taken for them to even look at it, because if they strike it 3 times, they just don't give a fuck for real. I'm like, God damn, man. So you just gotta wait. Took a whole month and some change for them to get back to me and shit. They didn't like that video. Sent another one. I just went step by step. Like, show them the fucking thumbnail, made the video, show them how you make the video, this and that and this, show them how you monetize it, which one you click, show them that you ain't cussing. So, like, everything you had to go through to send them that shit, and then wait a little bit, like a little more change. Then they came through. Oh, okay, you have beat the little things, right? So I'm trying to figure out, okay, y'all give me the channel back, motherfucker. Where my money at? Fuck the channel right now. Where the fuck the money at?
That's weird to me that they don't have a contact number or like a customer service number.
No customer service number or nothing for you. You just email them. You gotta wait for them to get you back, right? Motherfucker still ain't hitting me back about the money, Zay. I'm still pissed off for real, bro. Like, and now, like, even my numbers get suppressed, bro.
money originally was one that went against the grain. Cause see, I'm one of his I'm one of his number ones. You know what I'm saying? So originally, when money, you know what I'm saying, came out, he started shooting at Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no race bait, no nothing. He was boxing, just boxing, just boxing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo this, Canelo that, but he was doing it on the boxing content. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no race bait, no black Mexican, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I was one of Money original followers. You know what I'm saying? Number one, still here. You know what I'm saying? And shit, once he started actually, getting money and people, you know, coming to him, you know what I'm saying? And people start coming on a live attacking him and saying, oh, he a coon, he this. It wasn't on none of that. It wasn't no race bait, no nothing. He was on boxing. You know what I'm saying? They started attacking him on some coon type stuff. He was keeping him 100. He was just being authentic on the sport. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing about no race, no nothing, no anti-black, no pro-black, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing fighters, bringing coaches, bringing motherfucking promoters.
He
Man, I'm
he,
talking about
he was bringing Bo Mac on here. He used to
Dirty
bring a
Sprite,
lot of people on the show. You know what I'm
Rick
saying?
Shaver, Tevin Foreman. I'm talking about, man, the resume long jab. You hear me? Like, niggas want to appreciate that shit. And I'm bringing that shit. Tell niggas y'all can take that shit and make money off of it. Like, I don't
That's
give a fuck.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm talking about niggas just start hating out of nowhere. Like, that shit caught me by surprise. Like, I'm like, okay, I expect niggas to talk shit, but that bitch shit that they did, I didn't expect that at all. Like, that's the last thing I expect. I'm like, all right, talk y'all this shit, man. Y'all ain't gonna stop a nigga grind or a nigga shine. Boy, was I wrong. For real.
That's when they start talking about, oh, he paid by the Canelo camp. Oh, they
Yeah.
paying him. No, he was just speaking his facts. You know what I'm saying?
Paid back
If he was
Canelo, but
if he was getting that Canelo money, if he was getting Canelo money, man, y'all be on some other stuff. Really.
like I've been motherfucking Miami doing interviews and on the come on man, we talking about Canelo here, bro.
Canelo
Come on,
money.
bro. Canelo got my dude Little John boxing in this camp. If he gonna pay any motherfucker, that's gonna be somebody he gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? All these Mexican channels out here, like, nigga, come on, bro. But he want to come to me. I'm getting paid off. He want to come stop at my shit. Like, man, cut it out, bro. Like, cut it out. But it is what it is, though, bro. We back though, and I'm just gonna go back full throttle. Like, if they do that shit again, like, fuck you too, like for real. But that's the only thing I'm
I
worried
just
about.
find that crazy that they don't even check. Like they should have a human to go and check your content before they do something
Yeah.
like that. Especially if you've been building your channel for a minute. That's a lot of hard work.
Everything is bots, computer aided, AI.
You went live today, John Queen? I ain't getting no. Did I jump your shit? No, I just seen your
Yeah.
I just seen the documentary. Look, the little Nigel Benn thing. I did not see you
Oh
go live.
my throwbacks. Yeah, I do those every Thursday. But yeah, I was live tonight. I was live tonight at
Zay,
5.
make sure you subscribe to the channel, Zay.
Sure
John
will.
Queen. Yeah, but yeah, though, that was a lot of bullshit. That was like this shit
I'm gonna
crazy.
check out those
Let, let,
shit. Peace out
let,
to the
let you,
live.
yeah, let you catch fire, John Queen. Let you catch fire. Let you start stuffing motherfuckers in the ass in your channel catch fire. You'll see what I mean. You gonna see your name running around this motherfucker. Niggas start hating on you. Females hating on you.
I don't really be bothered with too many people. I just kind of drop my content and mind my own business. I don't really, I'm not
That's what I
really
was.
like a
That's what I was
clicky
doing.
person.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I was doing. I was dropping content, minding my business, bringing this, bringing. I'm talking about. I'm bringing motherfucking grade 8 level fighters and coaches to this shit. Nigga just was jealous. Like, nigga, you let a nigga in a wheelchair outwork you, nigga. Y'all nigga just pissed off. Don't know how a nigga do it. Like, come on, bro, cut it out, man. Cut it out, bro. Then I got locked in with Earl. That really made niggas really was pissed off when that
Oh,
happened.
you had Earl on here before. That's what's up.
Man, Earl locked in, Jai. We hella cool. Like, I went to the fighting shit. The only reason why, like, we was out there, I'm dealing with everybody else and shit. That I go get in the locker room, but we was over there dealing with like that when he fought Ugas, that shit was fire. Like that shit was in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Then I'm on the floor, like that shit was so fire.
Wow, that gotta be dope. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
that shit was fire. I'm talking about fire. Yeah. So yeah, niggas, yeah, you know how that shit go. You know how motherfuckers hate. But yeah.
That's a little scary though that they don't even check like have a human check your content. Like I be geeking. That's a lot of time. People understand it's a lot of time and hard work making these videos.
Hard. I'm talking about hard, hard work. I grinding my ass off for them just to flag some videos and them to take your fucking channel like that. You wake up. I woke up, Jab. I seen that. I clicked on my shit, right? Like, let me go check and see if this video doing something. That motherfucker didn't have nothing up there. I'm like, hold on, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I had to shake my head, like, hold on now, what the fuck? I click on my shit again, nothing is right there. Then they pop up, everything is just on red. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Matter of fact, Keon, he said, hey man, I ain't seeing your video, bro. Because they had took Keon's channel. Like, bro, I ain't seeing your videos. I'm like, bro, don't tell me this bullshit that just happened. I went, man, and like you say, you think you finna go talk to them, they give you the link to hit, you write your shit in there, now you playing the waiting game. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And them motherfuckers took so much money, like they take 30%, then you gotta pay Uncle Sam. Like, come on, man. That shit was crazy. Real crazy. Like that shit, like, ooh, that shit had me steaming and filming. I ain't even want to let this bleed over the airways. Like that nigga, yeah, we had it. So it's like I just had to hold that shit in and just try to play it off like I went mad. But in real life, boy, I'm talking about you talking about somebody that was heated, like man, I'm talking about just and I'm like you, John. I'm like, how the fuck y'all not I can't say, oh man, how y'all not looking at got you ain't even got that type of luxury to even do that to be texting their ass. It's what they got, you gotta do it like God damn, bro. Like y'all not even paying attention to shit. For real, Robbie, what's going down? So yeah, it was just a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy,
crazy.
man.
I mean, you can't just let bots run your page. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what it is. So I'm like, if you just go flag somebody's shit, you just get that shit took down like that. People put in all that hard work just because some people flag it, and you don't even check, like, you don't even know who flagging it. Like, who the fuck? And they don't even, oh, so and so flag your page. Like, they don't tell you who did it. You just, I say, bro, that is crazy. Or we protecting up, man. Come on, bro. Ain't that much protection in the world? Like, for real, for real.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna get ready and wrap it up though. And
Well,
I
thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much for letting me up. I'll see you.
No doubt. I'm gonna come over there and rock out with you. I didn't know you was live today. I would have jumped in there.
Oh, yeah. I'll be live again Saturday
All
with
right.
another crazy bunch of people on my panel. Love them to death, but they crazy.
Yeah. That's why I
But
like on
thank
that
you so
pound.
much for letting me come up. Have a good
Always, man.
night.
You too. My boy Rummy Rum. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to get ready and lock it down, man. Been going for 2 hours and 43 seconds. Hey, can I get one person in here to sign up to Underdog for me, yo? I need seven, but can I get one person to sign up to Underdog for me in here? I gotta drop the link in the chat, right? You gotta click on, you gotta sign up, but you just gotta put $10 in your account to give me I need seven more referrals. I'm trying to get my channel sponsored by Underdog so I can make a few dollars off of Underdog, man. But I need y'all to help me out, bro. But y'all gotta have $10 to put in y'all account. Somebody, man. Somebody say y'all do it, bro. We got 29 people in the building. Just one person show me some love, bro. Somebody say y'all can do it to help me get closer to a fucking help me get closer to a promotion deal, bro. Anybody but a dead body? I don't know why I ain't asked y'all earlier. I was just clipping. Anybody but a dead body, yo. Nobody? Nobody going once? Nobody going twice? I eat Roger X. What's going down? Anybody want to help me out? Anybody got $10 to spare? Man, I don't know why I asked y'all this in the beginning, bro. And let me tell y'all that that's a joke. Canelo Alvarez did not get destroyed by boots in no 3 rounds. That's not true. I just put it up there because that's what they run around saying right now, yo. That's what they run around saying, the bullshit. No, no. 32 people in the building. Do we got one person stepping up to the plate? I'm gonna give like 5 more minutes to see if one person step up to the plate. If one person step up to the plate, well, y'all gonna make my night. Y'all gonna make my night. I'ma pin that thing. I'ma pin that thing. I'ma pin that thing. I don't think I'm gonna get nobody, bro. I don't think y'all rocking with Money B, cuz. Y'all not rocking with Money B, cuz. Okay, I'm getting on up out of here, y'all. Y'all like, nigga, we ain't rocking with you. We ain't rocking with y'all. I feel y'all. Much love out there, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. Maybe I get somebody coming through to rock out with me. Man, Aaron Bonner, bro. I wish you would have signed up for me, brother. Where you at, Aaron? Which one did you earn? Who was you in the chat? And I appreciate the love and the cash app, Aaron. Which one is you, though? I know you're probably still in the chat, bro. I appreciate you. Hey Beezy, I appreciate you. Hey Beezy, what if I send that five back, bro? You sign up to Underdog for me, fam. You just gotta put an extra five with it to help me get one step closer to being promoted by Underdog. What you think about that, champ? Or you ain't rocking out? It's all good if you say, it's cool. No hard feelings. It's the link that I got pinned up there. You gotta click on that link and sign up, and then you just gotta deposit $10 in the account, bro. I'm gonna stay right here with you. See if you can get it in, and you can request the $5 back, bro. I'll send you that five back because you gotta deposit 10 in the account. Shit. If you do that for me, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna appreciate you for life, my G. I'm gonna appreciate you for life, my G. If you do that for me, y'all know how Gilbert Arenas his channel is sponsored by Underdog. You know how they channels get sponsored by Underdog and shit, where you got to drop the interview. I mean, not the interview. You got to drop the little commercial and shit in front of your. I mean, before you start your shows. I'm trying to get that, bro. Yeah, you got to download it, y'all. You got to download it, and when you download it, you sign up, and then you deposit $10. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Yep. Shit, man. Always rock with you, bro. One of the true non-biased boxing perspective we got out here. Isaac, I appreciate that, Isaac, bro. All I'm gonna say about the boots putting hands on Canelo's source is they swore up and down that the Tank and Jake Paul was a lie too. Huh? Man, if you talking about that dude on X, man, that dude ain't telling the truth. It's obvious that this is a money grab fight for Crawford. He knows it. He don't care. He just has to sell the fight, obviously. Hey, Primo, you getting that bag? You hear me? You hear me, Primo? He getting that bag, bro. I'm not gonna forget the bag. And he go fight, right? So I'm not just gonna say, you know what I mean? He coming to fight. But he's just dealing with a bad motherfucker this time. You know? Of course his side go ride with him. Of course people who rock with him, they go, do their best to big him up and give him all the credit in the world. You signed up, Yanni. You got to deposit 10 in, Yanni. You deposit 10, you got to deposit 10 in the account. Hey, listen. You did? What's your what's your what's the tag? What's your tag that you signed up with? What's your name on them, bro? So I can hit them up real fast. Don't be having me hit them up, Johnny man, and you bullshit, bro. Don't play me like that, bro. I'm finna hit them up and tell them. What's your name on there? What's your name? Give me your name, bro. Warrior Monk say good for Crawford getting some funds. Bet he take a knee after a body shot. You feel like he gonna pull a cholo? The best soul 96. Okay. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Like I appreciate you for real. BES. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, bro. I'm gonna get ready and hang it up when my dude um when my dude A Beezy said me he signed up too. Beezy, you still signing up, Beezy? Let me know, bro. Oh, hold on. Something just came through. Was that Chew Yanni or was that Beezy? Hold on, I gotta see which one. Let's show me. I got one. I got one referral, bro. Is that you, Yanni? I think I got yours, Yanni. I'm trying to see if was that Beezy or you before I hit them up. Man, I salute you, Yanni, bro. I salute you, bro. Well, it's not saying it right now. I just know I just got the it just show you that you get the referral. Like the number of the referral, it go down. I got it to my email, the referral. Hey Beezy, you still in here? I don't know if that was Beezy or you, bro. Okay, okay, that was you then, Yanni. I appreciate that, Yanni, bro. You solid, my G. Matter of fact, hold on, Yanni, stay right there. Let me wrench you up. I don't know if you wrenched already, but you stamped so they get it slapped with that wrench of a denture right now. Yes, indeed, Yanni. You got that wrench of a denture. I'm here, A Beezy with that wrench too. A Beezy, I just went you up too, bro. No doubt, Yanni, bro. That's real, bro. Canelo will destroy Crawford. Easy work. We gonna see where your monk is coming. The 13th is around the corner, bro. And then not just that, bro. After that fight, we got football the next day. You know what I mean? We got football the next day. I done popped my sheet. Canelo with this. Oh, I just read that. We got football the next day, bro. Let me see who my rounds play on the 14th. Bro, that's crazy how they fucking traded Michael Parsons to the fucking Green Bay, bro. I know the Tigers ain't playing. Fuck, bro, the Tigers playing today? God damn, I missed our game, bro. Football has male cheerleaders. Money, did you see the Roger? Yeah, bro, I seen that, bro. I feel like he crashed out a little bit. Like, and then when he was talking to the chat, bro, he was going crazy and shit. Like that boy crashed out. Even when he was talking to his daddy, he was a little mad. Like now, whew, um, did the dude wake up in the hospital? Did he make a full recovery or? Cause I ain't checked on him. Yeah, they tricked him, bro. And then when you young like that, bro, they just telling him he got punked and this, that, and the third. Like, and he went along with that shit and let them people make him do that shit. And then he had got a concussion and shit. Man, like, yeah. Okay, he woke. You know what I'm saying? I hope he all right. But it's like, I understand the dude hit you in the head with a motherfucking with a bird can and all that, which I understand. But if you don't take action right then and there, you don't just like, boy, yeah, he lucky though, bro. He lucky. I seen Rap Page, check a little fan that was trying to intimidate him and shit like that. Bro, I do not see the Tigers on the fucking court for today, bro. What the shot them boys? 61-6. Hey Beezy, is it good or it ain't working, bro? Just let me know. It's all good if it's not, bro. Vso say fire. But I wish him the best though, bro. Like I ain't gonna kick a white down. I wish him the best. But to crash out like that, bro, like that was kind of bad. Even Rampage know it. And Rampage making him stand accountable for it, but at the same time, that's his baby boy. So I still feel his pain. I said I still feel his pain, like for real. No facts. I don't know if my boy AB slid out on me or not, but it's all love, though. I still appreciate him. I'm gonna go and slide on up out of here, y'all. Yeah, it's far from over. It's far from over. Cause he locked up, right? Ain't Roger locked up? Did they lock him up? Did they lock Roger up? I wonder if they can try to sue Rampage Jackson for his son mistake. Think so? Not yet. I wonder could they sue Rampage Jackson for his son mistake, bro? Because his son ain't got no money like that. You feel me? So if they try to come out to the daddy pockets, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bending. I'm just slide out, bro. I was saying it was my dude AB's still in the building, but I think AB's probably slid out. I don't know if it was working or not. Yeah, they gonna try to sue both of them, bro. I feel like that too. No doubt, no doubt. But I mean, what you wanted to say, man? You wanted to get something off real fast? You want to get something off real fast? Now I appreciate you, Johnny. You put the 10 in? Okay. Let's see if they did it. Okay, Beezy, what's your name on that, Beezy? Hey, Beezy, what's your name on that, my brother? Man, I appreciate y'all boys. Just tell me your name on that, Beezy. Hit their ass up. Make sure I get that thing. Hey, Beezy, okay. Come on. That's what I say. Come on, band up. Slide on through real fast. I'll let you talk your shit a little bit. You can get it off. Get you about 10, 15 minutes to get your shit off. Hey, Beezy. I mean, that was some dangerous shit, though, bro. Like, for real. To be knocked out like that, bro, get punched all in your face like that, that's some dangerous shit. What's going down, my G? You on
Salute,
mute, band
Monty. Can
up.
you hear me? You can
Yep,
hear
I
me?
hear you now, bro. Yep, what's going down, bro?
Yeah. I was just saying, I don't think, let me start here. Far as that weight jump go,
Uh
uh,
huh.
now mind you, I know a little bit more about UFC than I do about boxing, but I've seen
Okay.
plenty of fighters that are mixed martial artists go up in big weight and still do quite all right against a dude that was in their class. It just mattered about the skill. Now, technically, it is two different sports, but I've seen the skill overshine against a stronger opponent. Also, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Bernard Hopkins move up and beat Antonio Tarver?
I know he moved up when he came to 75.
Yeah, ended up beating up and ended up winning against Antonio Tarver. That was like he went up
Yeah,
like 17 pounds, 14 to 17
yeah,
pounds.
yeah. Then I remember he came up too when it was like older ages too.
So definitely it could happen. You know what I mean? As far as the people that think, you know what I mean, the boy gonna go in there and get punched on, it can't happen. Another thing, I see now. I'm not saying because everybody gonna jump and say, "Oh, he ain't Floyd. Oh, he ain't Floyd." Anybody saying that boy Floyd? But he can definitely take some of them keys to victory that Floyd did to Canelo and lose and still win. You know what I'm saying? He can be agile. He can move. His punches can matter. Bud has a great distance to him. Now I can't say on the flip side to that, Bud got to watch out for Nelo's body hook. That left body hook is mean, and he throw it with conviction, and he mean purpose when he throw it. He's very good at that. He's very good at. He loves that punch. So Bud definitely got to watch his sides and his rib cage. But going to the head, I don't think Canelo can. I don't think he had enough head movement. Number one, to get out of that many punches, and I don't think he gonna want to take that many punches. And that's gonna piss him off. I do think any fighter can get pissed off. Yes, you have been in there with a lot of people that has punched on you. Yes, you have been in there with a lot of people that thought they had success here or thought they had success there. But you can't be pissed off. You can't be thrown off. You can't be offset. It has happened to you twice in the
Uh huh.
Bivol fight and the Floyd fight. Two different styles, two different types of losses. So it can happen. And I think that's what me personally. I'm betting on my guy to go in there and move around and piss him the fuck off and beat his ass. He want Canelo to get mad. He want him to be pissed off. He want to touch him up. I don't think he's coming in there lay down. I don't think he's coming in there to just move around. Even if he gets hit with those punches that on his arms. Oh shit, that's a good ass punch. Because like he said, he took Errol's punch and was like, that's all he got. But in the same sense, why the fuck did you take that punch? Why the hell did you let that man get that off? You could have took that punch, and that might not have been enough. That might have been the one you'd be like, oh shit, I don't want no more. Then we don't know how that fight turns out. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that. But the skill provoked in that fight, other than just mentality, skill came over in that fight. And I don't really see, I don't know. I just thought it was a bad mismatched style with Errol came with Bud. I don't think that was the same Errol from previous fights at the same time, but I don't think the Errol that went against Ugas and went against Danny was going to do much better, too much better than what he did against Bud that night. Jab Queen posed the question. I've been on her platform a few times. She posed the question: if we didn't have that, if Bud didn't do that to EJ, we still had the same feeling. I say yes, because for me, it's been proven before EJ. It's been proven with the Kell Brook. It has been proven with the Sean Porters. It has been proven even with the Madrimov. I was there live with the Madrimov. Madrimov wasn't trying to engage like that. That wasn't a good. Plan on his part, and it also wasn't a good on Bud's part to let him be in there to feel like he was that comfortable to move. Bud was sitting on a lot of his offense, waiting for Madrimov to engage so he can counter engage. It was pretty much like a game of chicken in a sense. And I think, because like I said, I was there live in LA, and the crowd wasn't too pleased. You know what I mean? Because you got some casuals in the mix. The crowd wasn't too pleased. The real boxing fans knew what it was, but the crowd wasn't too pleased when it came to that fight. And I looked at the punch stats. The punch stats was a little bit too close for my liking. But I don't think Canelo can pose that irky jerky style. I don't think he's going to try to pose that irky jerky style. Oh boy said Crawford needs to be good for 12 rounds. Canelo just needs to be good for 1 minute. Wilder had that same notion.
Yeah, that was
in my opinion.
Yeah, that was jab. The thing is, they checking out, BZ. They checking out. Your $10 in the account, right, BZ? Your $10 sitting there, you did it right. 1 second, bro. Yeah, the thing is this, bro. Yeah, you saying you gonna go in there and try to, frustrate Canelo and try to move and things of that nature to try to, get him to come forward. That could be a game plan that he can go try to put down, but that game plan don't work for everybody, bro. Like we saying, it worked for Floyd, right? Floyd is a master at his prime, right? He had Canelo as a youngster, but Canelo gained the experience from that. Then when he fought Bivol, right? Bivol I don't think Bud is the same as Bivol. I think Bivol is a real bigger type fighter that can really move and punch on the move, right? And he can take the punches of Canelo because he's been at that weight class, the bigger weight class, for a minute. And he even said that them punches was hurting and things of that nature. We don't know if Bud can take them punches, bro. That's what it's gonna be. Even though they was moving, they still was getting touched. So we have to see with Turnbull Crawford going up to 68, jumping 2 weight classes, bro, if he can take that power of Canelo Alvarez, regardless if he did this to this fighter, that fighter, this fighter. Like I said, even with what he did to Madrimov, bro, he didn't step on the gas, right? He didn't step on the gas. So he didn't hit Madrimov with something that hurted him, that wobbled him, for us to say, oh yeah, that power translated to 154 pounds, regardless if we say what Madrimov hit was playing chicken. You still have to break the ice still, just like they said with Canelo and William Scully. You still have to break the ice and go out there and get him. You know what I mean? I feel like Madrimov could have been more of a stable target for Crawford than William Scully be more of a stable Crawford for Canelo. So you still got to hit him with something that proves that the power moved up. That's what I'm just talking about, the power. So if you're jumping up 2 weight classes, going to 68 from 54, we don't know what that power gonna look like against Canelo. We don't know what the power gonna look like. I know we're saying he gonna try to box him and move and do this and do that. But if Canelo feel like he can take that power of Turnbull Crawford, he's coming for you, bro. He's coming for you, like for real. He's coming for you, and you're gonna have to move and stick and move and things like that. And hope you don't hit your ass with some shit that break you down. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, like people, like I keep using Charlo. People say, "Oh, Crawford ain't Charlo. He ain't Charlo. Charlo ain't no slouch, bro. And Charlo can crack. He can hit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker can hit. But once he got that power, he made a business decision. He made a whole totally business decision, bro. So we gonna find out September 13th. We gonna see.
Only thing I got as far as the pushback on Charlo, when it comes to even before that Canelo fight, it took him 2 fights to get rid of a shorter Brian Castano who he had power and reach on. It took you 2 fights. And my thing about it, I actually just went back the other day and and watched a little bit of those two fights, Charlo kept putting his back towards the ropes and letting Castano dictate where he was going to be. Castano ended up running into a couple shots in the corner, you know what I mean? But Castano also put Charlo on the ropes and smacked him with an overhand left that damn near that was looking like it was about to put his lights out. So my question to Charlo, even before the Canelo fight, is your chin really that, and is your punch resistance really that? For you having somebody like that put you on notice like that, put you on bay, put you at, you know what I mean, at a disadvantage like that. Now the second fight, he ended up swinging more body shots at Castano, slowing him down faster than Castano could get to him, and that's what ended up being Castano's demise. But the thing about that is, I didn't really see nothing in that fight that really showed him that he could have really went to that Canelo fight. So when it came to that Canelo fight and he was running around, I was surprised like everybody else, but I wasn't that damn surprised. I wasn't that in shock, because I have seen Charlo be put in those predicaments. I haven't really seen Terrence put in those predicaments where he really had to get on his bicycle. I mean, you can say what happened in the people can use the Amir Khan thing, whatever, but in that same round, I really don't see Crawford was on his bicycle. He did get caught. He definitely got caught at the tail end of that punch because he was doing too much. But I don't think bro was on his bicycle, and I don't think his lights were even close to being out. Same thing with the Porter, same thing with the Mean Machine. None of these guys are putting him and his back against the wall and really dominating this guy. Everybody has to do this shit in the middle of the ring type shit. All those punches were in the middle of the ring. Nothing was him being pushed to a certain edge. Even when Porter, a come forward pressure fighter, couldn't really put that boy in the edge like that. So I don't think his will is to be pushed around like that. I definitely thought it was Charlo's will was able to be pushed around because he had shown it.
So when you look at the Magimon fight at 154, they give you enough confidence that Canelo is going to go. Because you said you looked at the Charlo fight and in that Brian Castano fight, because we don't know how Terrence Crawford would look against Brian Castano. That's what I'm saying. That's 154. So when you look at Magimon, you're saying that fight is a good enough fight to give you confidence that he's going to go up and beat Canelo at 168 pounds. You got more
I wouldn't
confidence
say
than Charlo.
I wouldn't say it's just the Madrimov fight. I don't really feel, like I said, I don't feel like either one of them did super better than the other one when it comes to the Bud and Madrimov fight. It's accumulation of the other fights and predicaments I see them put in is why I put my faith in Crawford the way I do. It's a little bit more than the Madrimov fight. The Madrimov fight was a little bad. I wouldn't say a bad taste in my mouth, but it wasn't really what I was salivating for when I flew all the way to LA, if you get what I'm saying. So I really can't just say off that fight, but I'm not going to sit here and say I don't see what you guys are saying. He shouldn't have played that little cat and mouse chicken game with the dude. He should have, put him on skates like he did everybody else at 147. Then that question that we haven't wouldn't even been there. But that's the question. That's why we having this fight. That's exactly why, to see if Canelo's power is going to do what he's going to do, and we're going to see if Bud's resistance is what it is. But if it is, and that man can stand up, you guys want to say something more than just his power, because then it's going to break down the skill, and we already know who got the higher skill.
But you think Canelo is a skillful fighter as well, bro?
He's very skillful. He's very skillful.
Yeah, I think what people banking on is that Crawford fit go into that fight, and they just think because they feel like Crawford got the higher IQ and the better skill set. I can't really just say Crawford got the better skill set and the better IQ, because Canelo showed in certain fights where he make adjustments. Skills is just all about making adjustments, and you know what I'm saying, starting to know how to counter punch and things of that nature. Canelo, he can do that just as well as anybody, bro. That's why he beat as many people as he beat. So that's why Bud ain't stupid either. He's like you said, I'm not just looking at Canelo for power. I'm looking at him. He's a good boxer. He's a good counter puncher. He got good skills. You know what I mean? They looking at Canelo overall, which I respect that. You know what I mean? Like I say, it ain't just Bomac in the camp. There's Sayu in the red too, who look at other things that he got going on. So he's not just going in there worrying about the power. He know Canelo is a bad motherfucker with a different, type of skill set. But of course he gonna believe in himself. And if you're a Bud fan, you're supposed to believe in him and think he gonna go up and do X, Y, and Z. I just want people to be realistic. Like you say, I didn't hear you say nothing about I didn't hear you say anything about he gonna knock Canelo out. Like you and Taco K. Y'all points is valid points. Y'all making some good ass points. Y'all ain't the radical fans that saying stupid shit or Bud will go in there, he go walk him down and dominate him. Canelo, he go knock him out. You know what I'm saying? The shit that's like, come on, bro. Like now y'all not being realistic. So when you come in and you know make a point of, he got to look at Floyd and look at sorry, Bivol, right, and do those type of things that he doing. I can respect that. You know what I mean? Because you got to put together a hell of a game plan to go out there and do what you got to do. But when you like, I don't know how you feel about it, but to bring in somebody like a Jerron Boots Ennis to spar with, he's giving you looks that Terrence Crawford is going to bring to the table. So those looks, it ain't going to be Terrence Crawford. Of course, it ain't going to be Crawford. You're going to have a different skill set. But those looks are those looks that you need to see to get ready and to go out there and do what you got to do, bro. So, when I look at Canelo, bro, I just feel like it's going to be a tall order for Crawford to climb that mountain, bro. He will have some success in the fight, but I just can't see him jumping up 2 weight classes at 68 without the power to get Canelo respect. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and get that W like that, bro.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. I mean, like I said, I definitely see your points. You know what I mean? You're not far off by a mile. What I would say to that is, like I said, we're gonna definitely tune in for this fight. What the outcome is, and we all gonna be here to watch a great fight. Real quick before I go, because my phone about to die.
No doubt.
I've been telling people, and I've been asking people, 2 Cents, Deem, all them. I've been asking them way before this came out about the Boots and Charlo and the Boots and EJ thing. Oh, I already knew that was going. Man, I promise you, if I had a platform, I will go back and tell you guys I was right again. Like Dean be trying to say, I was right again, because now it's all coming out. You know what I mean? We got cats making pictures and some more shit. Oh, bro, this next year boxing is going to be entertaining as hell.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially like another good fight. I hope it get made, bro. I pray it get made. Shakur and Tio, I pray this shit get made, bro. I really do, fam. If we get
Oh yeah,
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, bro, man, that shit gonna be fire, bro. That shit like that.
oh,
That
that's gonna
shit be
be,
setting this. That sets standards and shit. That make people say, okay, damn, these niggas done fought like we got to step the game up. You feel me?
yeah,
So like I say,
yeah. That's
people be
definitely.
crying about Canelo and Tank, like, oh man, but it's so many good ass fights that can get made out there, bro. People get away from boxing. You know what I'm saying? They get stuck on people favorite fighters and shit like that. Wherever what's going on. But it's so many good fights that we can get made out there, bro. But because people be shitting on certain fighters, they pride themselves, they deprive themselves of great fights and great entertainment. And you know what I mean? Like Bud, I'm a fan of Crawford, bro. Like I don't care what nobody say. I know Crawford bad motherfucker been robbing Crawford. One dude came over and said, man, you always go against Crawford. Bro, only went against Crawford against Errol Spence and now against Canelo. Why? Those are my guys. Just like if you had your guys, you're gonna pick who you're gonna feel that's gonna win the fight. So it's like, stop it, bro. People just be running their mouth. But I'm not gonna deprive myself of who Terrence Crawford is. I can't stand motherfucking Teofimo Lopez, bro. I can't stand his interest in some of the shit that he stand for. But when he fight, am I gonna take credit away from him and say he ain't the damn motherfucker? Hell no, that motherfucking fight his ass off, and I'm gonna tune in when he fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't rob myself of good fights because people being they feelings about, you know what I'm saying, the fighter. You can hate some of the shit they do, but I'm never gonna take credit away if you're a bad motherfucker. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, definitely. My thing, I got a personal little bias against against T.O. Man, I was watching T.O., man, and you know what I'm talking about too. I was watching T.O. a couple years ago, man, and I was at work, man. I was doing this job for the security, and I was talking to the Mexican guys. They don't even speak no English like that, right? But they was just playing box. There was boxing in the background, or whatever, on the little TV screen, and I'm like, man, hey yo, watch what T.O. about to do to this guy, man. T.O. about to put him. And then Tio went out there and got dropped twice. I thought he lost the fight, and then he ended up edging out the fight. I was so disappointed. Oh my God, in that performance, I was hurt. I said, I'm never putting my money on Tio again.
For real, bro. It's
And
like
then, bro,
the fight down to his competition.
I don't understand why you do that, man. And I did a little, what's it called? I had a little situation last year, man, and I was in jail for a few months, right? Boom. For
Uh-huh.
about 60 days, bro. And I was in there with a dude named Calvin Green. Apparently, Calvin Green was a professional boxer at one point in time. He came up with Floyd Mayweather back in the 90s, used to do Olympics and stuff like that. Whatever, I was locked up with, bro, right? Man, we in jail, right? Jail is boring as it can fucking be. Everybody know that. Nigga, we watching boxing. This nigga went to sleep while T.O. was fighting. I said, oh, God. I said, I don't know, bro. He might feel the same way I feel about T.O. So T.O. gotta have a couple good string of performances for me to really rock with, bro. But him and Shakur, I'm not gonna take away from what I have seen. Him and Shakur definitely be a good fight.
Yeah, that's why I say he fight down to his competition. Like when he fought Loma, he stepped up. He went and fought George Kambosos, and he let George Kambosos tag his ass and take the titles. Then he come back and fight motherfucking Josh Taylor, step up to the plate. Then you go fight, some other cats, and you fight down to the competition. So it's like when you fighting the top cat, it look like he rises to the occasion and he have a hell of a performance. But when you start fight cats that you talking about, you just supposed to walk through and cats you think you just go beat. Like people feel like Sandor Morton beat him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get the other cat name right now. It ain't hit my head, but they feel like he lost twice, but he just got, like you say, he just got the nod. So his ass, man, he got to stop all that antic shit. Like I can't rock with him as a person, bro, because he do too much antic shit. He cry. He like to play the race card and shit, and try to use that shit on why he do the things he do. When all you got to do is go out there and just fight. He don't do that shit. So yeah, he don't got my vote for the man. But as a fighter in the ring, when his ass fight, I'm gonna watch him. You know what I'm saying? I respect his skills.
Yeah, I think honestly, all these boxers should do, and I'm not saying you ride another man coattails or anything like that of that nature. I'm just talking about as far as business. I really feel like these boxers should be more closer to these like NBA players, these players, people that got a little bit bigger platforms. And just see what's up with rocking around with some of them. A lot of these fighters, I'm looking at, I don't really see them. Be cool with other other sports entities in that sense. You know what I mean? And
Uh-huh. I feel
I don't see why not. Personally, I think it's good publicity.
it, because it be certain fighters that gotta be that roster. Like Tank, he be linking up with football players, but like it's just gotta be you, bro. You gotta have that charisma of people want to be around your ass. You can't just be no anybody now. Even if you're a champion, if you weird and shit, they're not gonna want to be around your ass. If you saying some stupid shit, you definitely not going around them. So it's just about you and your fight style, if they gravitate towards it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. But nowadays promoting yourself, they just think YouTube. I mean, sorry, not YouTube, but Instagram and social media is just the only way. They don't like to get out there. And, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to be back in the days and get your feet dirty. You know what I mean? They don't do that shit nowadays, and they wonder why they just where they at, because social media is a big platform now to where they feel like they don't have to do that shit no more. That's why they be cutting back on certain promotions, because they feel like these fighters should. And I agree that if you got a social media, you got to help promote yourself too. Like they just think, oh, I got a promoter. The promoter supposed to do that job. I focus on, what I'm saying, going out there and fight. But if you want to be a star and if you want that caliber of money, then you got to go make them people gravitate towards you. So if you can't do that, then your ass gonna be stuck in the same position. I don't give a damn how good you is.
And in my opinion, Terrence Crawford and Boots did this both. I don't think boxing is big enough for your skills just to pay the bills and to get your name out there.
Facts. Look at Andre Ward. All the skills in the world. He didn't get a little recognition until he fought Kovalev. And he was on his
Come
way out the
on,
door after that. You know what I'm saying? So
come on.
it ain't just about the skills, bro. People gotta like you and things of that nature. So you got to have some type of charisma going with yourself, bro. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
shit, yell at a motherfucker. You see what Deontay Wilder did? Start scaring motherfuckers with that bomb squad shit. You know what I mean? Get your name out there. And he got little things to make him go viral. You know what I mean? To this day. To this
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? He correlated with people. And it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. Deontay Wilder ain't like the most likable person on the planet. But the motherfucker had a
Yeah.
heart and he knew how to get to people. And he definitely was putting on a performance.
He was knocking motherfuckers out left and right. So that right there is entertainment. So shit, if you got that point down, that's just half of it. If you knocking motherfuckers out. So for real.
Yes, sir. But I'm gonna
Yes,
tune in
sir.
with you, Monty. I'm gonna let you go.
No doubt, bro.
Salute,
I
man. Thank you
appreciate
for
you.
having me up.
It's all love. Hey, B's, they still checking it out right now, bro. As long as you deposit the 10 in your account, ABs, you did it right. So I'm just waiting for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for real, bro. If you're still in the building, you did it right. As long as if you look at your account and you see the $10 in there, you did it right. I'm dealing with their ass, so I'm waiting for them. They still on here. They said thanks, so they still checking it out. Okay, BZ, they gave it to me, bro. They gave it to me, BZ. I got the referral, bro. Yup, they give you an extra five. They gave it to me, bro. Thank you so much, champ. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, bro. And Bees, and when you play $5, bro, they gonna give you a free 50 too. To you and Yanni. No doubt, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Man, that's real love, bro. Y'all made my night, fam. No doubt, bro. Y'all made my night, bro. I appreciate y'all for real, bro. Okay, y'all. I'll check y'all out, bro. I'll be live tomorrow, y'all. 7:30. Y'all come rock out with your boy, y'all. The computer about to go dead. I don't want it to cut out on y'all face. But y'all be safe out there, bro. Appreciate y'all boys.